us into tonight's game?
I would, but I need to make a few inquiries. Are you a murderer? Sorry, I'm gonna keep saying that
Yes,
forever.
yes,
Yes,
I
you
am.
are.
Yes.
Oh, be about your business then.
Episode 65 Tentaculat. Jagannatha moved quickly and calmly to Dr. Festus' bucket, and the Magister soothed away the doctor's fears and drew him into the sigilled room. The command center was now adorned in a complex interlace of circles and runic shapes. And once inside, Dr. Festus seemed to get a grip of himself.
Did you do it with gel pens?
It's the key to the high morale that's on board
They're not just
Yeah,
really useful accessories like for doing arts and crafts. Isn't it?
yes. Dr. Festus had executed Jagannatha's orders. In case of the attempted escape of the Tentaculat, the creature will be moved swiftly to the nearest bay and ejected from the ship. And Flight Lieutenant Ash would be waiting there with heavy munitions. And by now, Ash would likely have already deployed. Jagannatha spoke with the Inquisitor's will, or at least he claimed to, which surely must be true. The Inquisitor's will was that Arnold replace Nixius as strike leader, and Arnold would immediately take charge of ship security, boarding actions, and ground assault. And this would be his first test. Nathaniel was quickly beside him, bringing up the troop dispositions nearby in combat readiness. This small army, a rapid response force, had recently been under the command of Courtney, who had used them to lay siege to the Orphean Quarter. She had been in pursuit of the twin killers, and now only one of them was still at large. And this force had now been turned over to Arnold, who selected a well-balanced force to bear against his new foe. Arnold had a knack for
Was
both
it meta?
strategy. You know it. Arnold had a knack for both strategy and tactics. He was also good at killing things. Jagannatha himself decided not to engage because it was risky to endanger too many of the high-ranking crew at once. Neither would he deploy his apprentices and acolytes, who would surely do more harm than good. It was for the good of the ship, you understand, that Jagannatha be kept safe. Too risky. It was for the good of the ship. The acolytes ventured to Ridge Station and now started to pay fruit, with various weaponry, armor, and esoteric items being distributed. The craftsmanship of the squats was beyond comparison, and these stunties made for fierce and loyal allies. Bolt pistols, bolters, and heavy bolters could now be seen adorned everywhere, and Yarn sported a new cloak, jet black, that hurt the eyes to look at. Arnold took a heavy bolter of superior build and seemed keen to use it, whilst Quintinus obtained a bolt pistol which was surely the work of only a master armorsmith. It seemed to be fashioned from solid gold. Courtney was already well equipped, but she took a master-crafted bolter. And she also refound her lost familiar, whom she had named Sausage, because he was small and spicy. Pause for Jonny. The imp granted a boon of knowledge, the boon of sausage, a way to battle the Tentaculat in its own mind. With her familiar by her side, Courtney knew she would be an unstoppable force. But at the bay, the things were all going wrong already. The creature could not be contained. It refused to go without a fight. As the Tentaculat broke free from its cryo coffin, the army began to die or flee. In the command room, a psyker of little renown was murdered. Blood leaked from behind his eyes and from the ears and mouth. And despite the high morale of Arnold's army, they all started to panic and rout. Only a few stood their ground, but their small and large caliber rounds seemed to be easily deflected from the Tentaculat's primary shield. But at least the command team and all the acolytes are one medical officer who dishonored himself. They all not afraid. They all stood their ground. They felt no fear. Arnold made the call, vent the bay. He gave those there a brief moment to escape, but they could not tarry. Once the bay was open, surely none could survive within it. This left acting Captain Quintius Tarquinius Thespis III in a bit of a pickle, for he had decided bravely to lead from the front. He bum rushed in, a tried and tested strategy of Cell 53's. Kiyoshikubo was also at risk. He had moved straight towards the target. Commissar Yuri Shevchenko worked to restore morale in his own fashion. He executed a fleeing inquisitorial guard for dishonor and warned others that they must face the Emperor's foe or face him. And it seemed to work, cutting through to this Peruvian medic who, blood splatters adorning his white uniform and armor, refound his courage and returned to his post. But things were going poorly, and now the Tentaculat started to float up towards the ceiling, drifting on a current not unlike the deep oceans. It did not speak, but its will was clear. Join it willingly or be destroyed. The force of its psychic will could be felt upon all who had seen it, and the pressure started to build and build. Lieutenant Hiroshima turned and looked at Arnold. "It is in my mind." Its will seemed to spike, and then spike again. It was just warming up, throwing free the residual effects of the cryocoffin and the massive sedation that had kept it in a permanent slumber. It is hot now, just like being back on Orpheus 4, humid, baking, and the musk of fear is heavy in the air. The creature floats lazily towards the command room. Its emotions are clear to everyone. It feels contempt. All around it are the dead and the broken. Okay, guys, we're going to start today's game. And what I'd like to do to begin with, I've got Hayden. He's frozen in a kind of troll grin on my screen. I don't know. I might need to.
Can you hear me still?
Can I just find? I'm just going to refresh my screen. Dave's also.
Nice helmet.
Oh, I got loads of dust come out.
She said.
Who's she?
Don't know.
Wow.
Went straight through.
Fun ask.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Gentlemen tells their tales, eh?
That's my mic. That right. Cool. So so that's where we're going to start today's game. But I'd like to do a bit of a retcon and go back in time a little bit. For there was some items that had been kind of brought aboard from Ridge Station that I kind of forgotten about. Basically, it'd been mentioned and then it didn't really take any further. So And James reminded me of these, and so we kind of retconned it a little bit so that Quintius has bought a few more items before he left.
They are actually written down in the trade expedition as well.
Yeah, I did that. I did that after the event. Though. I've put them in now,
Okay.
but they weren't in at the time when you mentioned it. But I've subsequently updated that Discord chat. It's comforting to know that somebody reads what I read time to time. It's comforting.
At all.
It means it's a complete waste. It's not just for me. So it's nice. That's nice to know. Anyway, so what I would like to do. Oh, hello. Collie says hi.
Hi,
Um,
Golly.
You're not your head's not in the shot. There we go. Hello. Everyone says hi.
I've got
Yeah.
metallic gel pens.
Jonny has metallic gel pens, and he wants you to know about it.
When you're going to bed.
Collie says that's cool. That's awesome. She has some too, but
Cool.
then again she's a girl, so she's allowed to have these
Hey,
I don't know.
things.
In the calendar.
tonight
No,
I
on
will be
Wednesday.
playing a girl.
Next week.
Close enough.
Yeah, to York.
So I'd like to bring the game back to you're en route from the briefing room on the way to the fighter bay where you're going to face this boss level encounter. So during that time we did quite a lot of inventory management. We did a little bit of like picking your gear, this, that, and the other. But I just wanted to go back quickly, and just in case you'd like to have firstly to divvy out this extra loot. Now understand that this cloak of psychic resistance is heading towards Yarn. This is like sort of an epic item. And I understand you wanted to give it like a gift to Yarn. Is that correct?
Yes.
Correct. So, so what we'll do for this little bit. So, and also there'll be 3 suits of this kind of superior mesh. This is Bruggen pattern, which you've come to realise means that it's from the new Bruggen kingdom, which is the Squat kingdom. Your new allies. So you've started to realise just how good these guys are at craftsmanship, and this mesh is no different. So it's a superior level of mesh. It's a blue item, and it's basically +1 armor on already. So it's 5 armor mesh is what it is, with slightly reduced weight as well.
Is that better than my flat?
Yes, it's better than your flak. It's better than anyone's armor at the minute, because I think everyone's wearing kind of, let's say, uncommon armor or grey. And I'm also going to fudge it slightly so that you don't need to worry about it being the right size or anything. So we'll just pretend that's not an issue at this stage, okay?
Built to fit.
So, hey, sorry.
Built to fit.
Let's say you must have known. You must have a rough idea. Let's say you had a rough idea who you were going to give it to beforehand, and you got a range of sizes. And plus, I think Yarn is also quite a large character as well. So. You've maybe got some large sizes. Anyway, we don't need to dwell upon those
Yarn 680.
pesky details. We don't need to dwell upon those
Tailoring.
pesky details. We don't need you to get a seamstress at this stage. We're just going
I'll pull that on instead of my armor then on the day.
well, that's the thing. This is. I suppose you are in ultimate. You are in operational command of here, but the kind of let's say the divvying of loot is more of a. I'll say it depends how you just want to dish them out. Really, there's 3 suits. But just because you're the general, it makes sense for you to be well armored, right? And and plus you also lead from the front. But this is for you guys to divvy out and you guys to to sort about. So I thought I might just do a very short little bit of role play while we're on the way, if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah.
And do you want to start us off, Dave, with let's say Nathaniel comes to you with the data pad, and he draws your attention to these extra items, which you'd forgotten about, just like me, Dave. So, and he reminds you of them, Quintius, and then you go, shit, jolts your memory. But luckily, Nathaniel is there, and he does the administration, so you don't have to.
At what point is this happening? Is this
This is
before or after the briefing where Jeeves is brought in?
Yeah. So it's after the briefing,
After the
en route to the bay.
Yep.
While you were walking, basically Arnold was picking his forces. You were selecting your weaponry. That was all being arranged as you moved. So it's kind of like walking and planning at the same time. And Nathaniel was key to that as the data adept.
All right.
So if you'd like to, if you wouldn't mind starting the ball off when Nathaniel brings your attention to these items.
So yes, Jan, I got you a little something when we were on the station because it was a bit of a shame that you couldn't really come with us and all that, and we took that Prixios fellow with us instead. But and I felt like I needed to get you a little gift, a kind of apology, sorry for shooting you in the back twice kind of gift. And so, Nathaniel, do you think you can see to it that Jan gets that rather snazzy cloak that I purchased for him?
And Nathaniel goes, right away, sir.
It's rather spaffy. Spaffy? No, it's rather spiffy. It's covered in jizz. It's rather spiffy, Jan. I'm sure you'll love it. It's right up your street. I thought of you the moment I saw it.
Jizz.
Yeah, and it won't be too long. And I say Nathaniel will arrange it, and it won't be long before. I say as you're moving, various items of equipment are brought to Arnold's army as it is en route, and this cloak is shown before you. So I shall put you back onto Jan's character sheet, and I have neglected to prepare this bit, but we shall go ahead and do it anyway. So I shall add on. So here we go. We're going to replace the tattered cloak. Move that to one side.
Right on.
And we're going to move.
Jan will take off the tattered cloak, blow his nose, and throw it in the waste disposal on the way back.
I thought you were going to say give it to Quintius then.
Okay, so cloak of Cyanic.
The jizzy cloak or the snotty cloak?
It's so this cloak is jizz free. It's like a sort of jet. It's a sort of jet black that it kind of almost hurts the eyes to look at. There's something very peculiar about it. You're not quite sure where this comes from, but this is typical of these sort of items that can be found in this sort of region of space. They're quite rare and unusual, and this is an example thereof. So it's a cloak of psi resistance. You're not quite sure how or why it gives this effect, but it certainly does. So now, if I recall correctly, this gives you, I think it gives you a reroll versus psychic.
It says +5 armor versus psychic attacks and resistance psychics.
Yep. So resistance psychic is that +10 to.
Yeah.
Is that what resistance is? Okay. So yeah. So +5 armor against any sort of psychic, like missile attacks, even the ones which ignore armor.
Yeah, that's what drew me to it. That's sick as fuck.
Okay, so I'm just going to put that on there. I've not got a image for this, but it's no big deal.
Just swapping it with my tattered cloak. So
yeah. So and that's not how you spell resistance.
You'd already written it in.
What is that? I'll put it in your inventory already.
Yeah.
EN says. Is it resistance or resistance?
Tans.
Hands.
Tense. Resistance.
Hands. ANCE.
Forgot how to spell. There we go. Resist. That's why we're missing another S. I knew it didn't look right. Resistance. There we go. So that's your that magic item added on. And there's also the matter of these 3 suits of Brugger mesh to be distributed.
Jan definitely wants one because Jan's been rocking Xenos mesh and it's ace.
Yes, it's a step up from Xenos mesh, really.
Yeah.
I'll have one just because I'm going to shout out first.
All 3 of you guys are welcome to take one if you want. Quintus has only got armor 4, but he's quite dodgy, and also I have fancy clothes that I'll probably be wearing most of the time.
Can you dodge something that's in your mind, Quintus?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I can.
Well, also, as a counter.
Neo would say yes.
Well, will your mesh protect you from a mind-based attack? No, it won't.
There is no mind.
Yeah.
Okay, why is that not working? There we go.
Can't protect what isn't there.
My mind is an open door. In a restaurant, the one between the kitchen and the eating area. One could say it swings both ways.
A revolving door.
It's like the open door to the
No,
lab.
it swings. It doesn't revolve, Jonathan. It swings.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Like it.
Something else, I'm going to start using the tarot cards, and it says hidden debuff, but perception and intelligence up. So I'll I want the extra perception and intelligence. So
Okay, just one sec, mate. I'm just still on the Bruggen mesh. Just give me a second. I'll just just
I'm doing spider webbing on clothing.
nice.
So
Okay, so the Imperial Tarot. Okay, yes. So hidden debuff.
I've already-
I wonder what that is. I wonder what that is. Okay, so
Yeah,
how would you add the
I've already added it.
Okay, perfect. Right.
Took me over the 50 threshold for intelligence. So.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so that's so is that all you finished with your inventory management, James?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, one other thing, this Iotic stone. So I don't know who you've got this.
Oh
in your
yeah.
inventory, but that is
Yeah.
that would clash. That's in the charm spot. So if you wanted to use that, you'd have to pick one of your other 2 charms to replace it, or you'd have to give a stone to someone else.
Oh,
Who does
hang on,
who's
where's
not
the,
using their charm pot.
what have I got at the minute?
You've got your finger bones, which I think they are that last bit of willpower that you needed.
Oh yeah.
And the tarot, which you've seen the. So the
Yeah.
Iotic stone, I think that gives you potentially a wound buff, temporary wounds, and it has a number of.
It
uses.
does, but if I guess I can't use it if I'm already using the other 2, and I said I was.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's up to you, mate. That's how it works. So yeah, you can pick 2 at once. So in a true World of Warcraft fashion.
Can I also get we sort out those pots, those red and blue potions?
Yeah, I believe that you, as far
I
as
got
I'm
one of
aware-
each for certain, but I don't know how many more are left.
Well, let's have a little look. So, if I recall, you handed out. Let's have a little look. I'll get the handout up. No die. Okay, so there were a total of 6 red potions and 2 blue potions. So I think the blues went to you and Courtney. So I think they are both.
Was there
total
only
4.
2 blue potions?
Only 2, I'm afraid.
No.
It's almost like they didn't have a psyker kind of nudging them towards the best stuff for them. Terribly naughty of your trade colleagues. Yes, you also divvied out the red potions. I'm trying to think how you did that. I think you had 1 each.
Yeah, I think
But
we took
there's
1 each.
6 in total. So that'd be. So is there 2 left, or did you give the other 2 to someone else? Do you recall? I don't recall.
Remember.
Oh, okay, we'll leave. Oh, no worries. I'll leave them in the inventory for now then. Unless you want to divvy them
Well,
out.
I think you should give 1 to Arnie for a start because he's melee. He's
We've
going to
got
be
1.
taking-
In the second one, do you mean?
Yeah.
What's that?
The red
Oh,
potion.
Oh, red potion.
So you should have 2 of them now.
And if you don't mind, Jan will take the second one as well, because I've got a feeling like he might be up close in person.
Okay.
And he's
yeah.
now
Oh,
balanced range and melee operative.
Someone's
then, that's
desperate. Maybe I can just float one over to you.
Floaty, naughty.
closer.
Float magic. Okay, right. So that is that.
Healthy.
So we've got 1 suit mesh to Arnold, 1 suit mesh to Yarn, that or squat mesh, I should say. Do we have any other takers on the last suit then? Is that Dave doesn't seem that bothered about it. Jonny, are you wanting it?
The what suit?
There's like it's basically it's an improved suit of armor. It's like it's mesh, but it's like better than standard. It's been crafted by the squats.
Is it tight fitting and flexible?
It's tight fitting and flexible.
I'll go for that and then just put like the tactical jacket and then the cap. There we go.
Okay, so if you have got the mesh, put your armor up to 5, please.
Cool.
Oh, shall I do that with mine as well then? Orders.
Okay, last chance of Arnold. I've just put your Bruggen mesh on there for you, Arnold. Still
Yeah.
no charm. officer's hat in your inventory. I think that's all right. If there's anything else I want doing, just let me know.
Okay, I'll just go change my armor rating up on my character sheet. So you say
Yep.
5 now. I'll just type the 5s in.
He's got a ballistic weave overcoat as well. Does that make it 6?
Yeah, I believe so. That's +1 armor on the coat, but that is what, just to the arms and body, I believe.
Ah, it is a jacket,
Cool.
is it?
Or is it? I don't know. I'd have to double check. I'm not certain.
Overcoats
I
are
don't
arms,
recall.
legs and body. Jackets are
Oh,
arms
okay,
and
fair enough,
body.
fair enough, fair
Vests
enough.
are body.
Okay, yeah. No, overcoat. It's an overcoat, so it's to all of them then. So I'll put you on 6, Arnold, rather than 5.
Yeah.
Okay. And so last suit, we're going to Courtney, who for some reason has got some of the most pimp gear. Not sure how that's going. Right. So body. Oops. Okay, so I put the Bruggen mesh on.
Bruggen mesh.
Bruggen! Aye! We got to see you get into the
It
squat.
just equates to like a Little Britain Davids style like outfit because of the size of squats.
No, it's been clearly crafted for humanoids
Oh,
rather
right,
than their own kind. But it's been crafted by them. No, it's been crafted as a trade item, let's say.
Oh, very good.
But no, it's not actually squat sized. So just one thing to confirm: it says on your head you've got a military cap rather than any armor. You're still happy with going for style over substance? Is that right?
Yes.
Um,
As
very
always.
What's up, Hayden? Did you want to say something?
oh no, I didn't realise what screen I was on.
No worries. Do you want to go back onto yours?
Bear
No,
in
it's
mind,
fine.
it does have an Aquila symbol on it, and that's that's all the protection I need.
Yeah, that's going to do your Eternal Soul a load of good, that Aquila, mate.
Alright.
Right, so... okay, so I think everyone is set. I'm just going quickly on to Quick Quintius. Last chance, mate. Are you happy with everything?
Yeah, actually,
so
I forgot
posh in a
I got.
gas mask in your helmet.
Can't wear a helmet. It's just not stylish enough. It doesn't go with the outfit.
Yeah, I don't think you're not matching there, Quintus.
You've played too much. Played too much 40k, Johnny. You know you can't be wearing a helmet. It's not cool.
Yeah.
enough, is it?
Yeah, man.
It's much cooler to take a bolt round to the face, isn't it, Johnny?
I'd rather take a bolt round to the face and keep my
Yeah.
style intact.
Yeah, exactly. Well played, sir. Well played. I approve of this dedication to
Aesthetic.
style. Aesthetics, yes, indeed. Okay, yeah. So is everyone happy on inventory management? Can we go back to?
Can I switch
Yeah.
out the smartish
Yeah.
clothes for the dashing suit? Forgot I'd
Yeah,
got that.
yeah. I mean, okay. So I'll give you a bit of advice here. Firstly, the dashing suit. It's if you wear it over the mesh, it's not gonna look great. But also, if you go into a battle zone with it and it takes any shots at all, it's gonna catch
I
you.
won't
So
wear
it's not,
that
it's not really designed for combat operation.
So head's
It's
probably going to be
designed
one for a
for
cap,
style.
isn't it? It's going to be one for a cap, isn't it? Will my cap count as anything?
No, your cap will provide no armor, I'm afraid, Johnny.
It's got an Aquila on it, though.
I mean, normally I'd go with this, but it's just Johnny trying to get whatever he can just by, hey, what about this? Can I have this? Can I have this? It's like, no, you're fine. Courtney's fine. If I recall about how strong Courtney is, she's doing all right.
All right, she'll be fine. Yeah,
She'll be fine. She can take a bolt round to the face.
Yeah. If anyone can, she can.
Exactly. She's got sausage to protect her.
The boon of sus.
The boon of sausage. Hey, Joy, say that
No,
fast.
it's no prehensile tail, though, is it?
No, it's not.
No tail.
Why do you think she didn't catch you? Hopefully he'll find his way back.
Find a way back to arms. Your bed's so cold these days.
It is.
I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you where I was after a while,
waste
did I?
us of his power, just keep wishing him back and then wishing him away again.
Well, that's not a. It's not. That's certainly a possible option that's available to you if you want to squander the great power of sausage just for a shag. That is within your that's within your playbook. Right. So, where were we then, guys? So, yeah, was there anything else you wanted to change, Dave, before
No.
or happy to move back to combat. Right, so I shall move us on to the combat page. Dun, 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 dun. Wrong one. That one. Okay, so I put you onto the map.
Don't know what's happened here. I was thinking
Can you
it's
see the
been
map?
Yep.
You're starting to flag by the end of the other last game, mate.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know.
so
It's
I'll
not
go for it
looking good.
again. Yeah, I can say sorry, mate. Well, you're starting to flag by the intro, mate. So we'll just go. I'll go through the combat scenario for you.
Really long intro.
Hey, well, it's the way it goes. It was a long intro. It's been a long break, and it's also the GM's prerogative to chat shit for an hour and a half while he reminisces about his game.
No, we're captured
Tradition.
audience.
But well, I quite enjoyed the last intro. I thought it was a good one. So
It was
I have
good. It was good.
no
But
regrets.
no, I think I started flagging when we went through everybody's inventory.
Yeah, that does do the trick. But then again, people seem to love inventory management. There is something about it that seems
Putting things in
to.
order.
Yeah, there seems to be something to it, doesn't there? So.
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, so I'll give you a kind of a tactical rundown of Arnold's army. So in the room up here, Arnold, this is your command room, and you're surrounded by your command squad, various officers, there's a few engineers, your personal bodyguard, backup Benny, the data adept Nathaniel. There's the corpse of Feed just beside you. Yard is also beside you.
Poor Feed.
So, poor Feed.
Poor Feed, yeah.
It's like he never had a chance. So at the doorway here we have Yuri Shevchenko. He has executed this fleeing guard. Yeah, so when the Tentaculat appeared, everyone made a fear test, and there was a lot of people who failed that. And yeah, anyone here with like this kind of symbol next to him is fleeing. So there's a huge, mob of stormtroopers and troopers who just completely lost their nerve and broken. So what remains by the creature itself are the ones who have stood their ground. And this one here, Sergeant Jeff, he was the only one of his squad to stand.
Okay. Sorry.
It's all right, mate. I am used to you all by now. I'm used to the low-level trolling. Yeah, just have to accept it.
We've got to build up. We've got to build
Yeah,
up to think.
got to build up.
Bring it back
It could be worse. It could be high-level trolling. So we'll work up to that one. So also we have Quintius here. Quintius has covered a lot of ground, and Quintius, you're tucked right up against one of these kind of dropship / gunship. So these are when you were dropped down onto the Victorious for the final for the orbital assault on that planet. These are the ships that took you there and dropped off stormtroopers and yourself. They are kind of a cross between. They can move up and down through orbit. They have a light armament loadout, and they're so they can they're basically like drop ships from orbit. Let's say. Yeah, so it's a bit like a gunship, but more fulfills the role of a dropship. We also have a couple of interceptors, which are here and here. And yeah, then we've got all these flame troops. Yeah, Kyoshi as well has also covered a lot of ground. He's here. So we've got two acolytes in the danger zone. Now, if you recall, you threatened to vent the bay next turn, is what you said. I didn't pull you up on the fact that there is no... Arnold wouldn't say, next turn I'm going to vent the bay, but anyway, that seems pedantic. We've also got two gun teams here. We've got a gun servitor manned by two engineers. And we've got one here on the top of these steps, and one here just by the door. And yeah, these are set up in kind of good firing lines. So you've got two gun teams. You've got a mob of stormtroopers and naval troops here, the ones that haven't ran. You've two acolytes in the bay itself. And then here we have Courtney, who's moved up with her squad, and Sausage, who is also invisible to everyone but her. Yeah, so that's a kind of tactical rundown of where we're at the minute, guys.
It's taken by surprise with sausage.
Surprise, Sausage. Can't beat it. Okay. So we ended the last turn. Forgive me, I shall move through. We ended the last turn on the Tentaculats Go.
Oh yeah, we didn't do it on a cliffhanger. Awesome.
And okay, so I'm just going to make a couple of bits.
You meanie, Alan.
I'm sorry, I
Just
can't
to-
help myself.
Before
Can't help myself.
we do anything
Wait,
else,
Wait,
when
hold
Arnie
on.
said he was going to vent the bay, did he say it out loud or did he say it over the vox?
Yeah, no. He warned. Yeah, he sent it over the Vox.
Okay.
Yeah, so that everyone would know. He basically gave his Arnold's army a chance to escape before he condemned them all to death. So I also want to remind you guys. Oh, yeah, I mean, also I'll just go a few other things with Hayden. There's a big folder with combat options, gear, various stuff. There's a folder called Combat in Roll20. There's various bits and bobs in there. But one of the things which is in there, various combat options you have, including venting the bay. We've also got various combat options for summoning reinforcements, giving orders. But I'll come to them in more detail when it's time. But for the time being, I think that is everything that you need to know, I believe. So, have you got any questions before I continue, Hayden?
No.
Cool. Now, can anyone else hear music? Because I cannot.
I can.
Okay.
I can't. But I tend to mute mine anyway.
That's fine.
Yeah, I can now.
Cool. I don't know why I can't hear mine. That's strange. Anyway, it's by the by. So, let us continue then. It is the Tentaculats go.
Should
Just
we
one
be able to
moment.
see the Tentaculat's character sheet?
Yes, I put it there just for the lols.
Excellent. I shall begin altering it.
As you wish. Troll,
It's got a willpower of 2.
I've told you I've come to expect the trolling. In fact, I would be disappointed if you all behaved yourself like goody little two shoes. Right. Where are we? I don't know if you noticed someone was trolling you, Dave. I assume it's someone. Someone changed your Yuri Shevchenko's bolt pistol to like 2-tier policing. I don't know if I was you changed it. I think it's more likely it was Jonny or Hayden who pulled that.
Where's that?
We didn't.
I've changed
Where's
it back
that?
again now.
That's Hayden.
Changed it on what? On the character sheet?
Oh no, it was on the like the
Definitely.
WoW pack.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking genius.
It was well played, but
I didn't notice that. No.
I've changed it back. I noticed it when I was.
Who did it?
It's either you or Jonny. So
It wasn't me, but whoever
I think
did it.
I bet it's Brownie.
looking at your face.
Definitely, I can't be asked. Just,
I think I know who's done it.
I think I've trolled it.
I think it's quite obvious Hayden did it.
I
I haven't done it. Have I?
I think it's quite
I haven't
obvious.
done it.
It's
Was
also-
perfect.
It's also
He's
inaccurate.
forgotten about it. He was in a different
was
state of
glad.
mind.
If I was a
I might have done
gambler,
it. Actually, I might have done it subconsciously, but I can't remember.
like a sleep trolling, you mean?
I might have done it all day, yeah.
Okay, could be. That seems plausible. Okay.
I do some crazy things in half-conscious states.
Oh, cool.
Hayden, are you
Right,
playing Pokemon Go recently? Or is that you kids?
Second one.
No, we haven't. Why have they been on it?
Oh, well, I don't know. Somebody's been on in the last 2 days. So.
Oh, I'll ask him. Because I haven't been on my profile unless someone's hacked my account.
Yeah.
It's not even on my phone.
Just check that no one's changed the name of your Pokemon to 2-tier Pikachu or something like that.
That name is too long.
What's bit in the box, Dave?
Pikachu tier policing.
Nice.
What did
Oh,
I
yeah.
do to you, Dave? Put a card into everybody.
Change the name of Yuri's weapon to 2-tier policing. Yeah.
That's not me. How have I done that?
I
That's
don't know.
amazing.
I have to,
What
has
about
to
Alan's
be-
done it when he's been drunk, laughing to himself at his screen, playing about with the things, and then forgot about it?
that's a plausible false trail, Hayden. But nobody believes
Nobody
it.
believes it, no.
It's written on your face.
How am I
Shit
right?
accused.
Can I change anything on Yuri? I'm going to go to Yuri and try it.
No, it was on the
Okay, so
inventory
anyway,
screen, apparently.
But it's on his WoW character sheet. Well, okay, so anyway, the Tentaculat drifts lazily upwards into
How do you get to
the
the WoW character sheet?
How to get to them? They're on a Roll20 page, so I'd have to move you on there myself.
Oh.
They are not readily visible, so he must have done it while I'd put you on yours, which was last game. He had his chance. It was well executed.
I
clearly
might
wasn't
have done
that.
it actually. Yeah.
Definitely fucking did it. Don't tell me otherwise.
Yeah.
No doubt, Hayden. You just it's like the Shaggy defense. It wasn't me.
Why does he persist with plausible denial?
Lying, the
Baby
Shaggy
can be
defense.
red-handed, cheated with the girl next door.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay, Shaggy. Right. Anyway, where are we? So, what's one moment? Let's
Eight.
see. All right.
Good
Okay.
name for a gun.
It was well played. Though.
Well,
Okay, so the Tentaculat, it hovers lazily, it drifts around. It looks completely out of place. It looks like it belongs in the deep ocean, and it kind of moves and acts like it is deeply underwater, and it's traveling on a current that only it can see. It's utterly alien, and it's certainly perhaps the most powerful psyker that you guys have ever faced so far. It lazily turns its kind of beak, its cruel beak that is jutting out of this brain, floating brain that is its, pretty much the whole of its being. And it turns lazily and it looks at Sergeant Jeff. And it's going to... Sergeant Jeff is the only one of his squad who... Sergeant Hefe Jeffe. The only one who did not flee. And the Tentaculat is going to attempt to murder Jeff. I'd like someone to take on board Jeff's defence. Now we've got various number of troops here. I think it'd be good for everyone to take various squads under their control.
yeah.
Because then they've got extra units to play with and extra dice to throw.
Meat shields.
Extra meat, yeah, just so everyone's kind of involved with the ordering of the troops as well. So, yeah, so we've got like a couple of units of stormtroopers, a couple of units of naval troops, 2 servitor gun crews, and then Jonny, you've also got your own squad as well, so it makes sense for you to have control of your own squad. Right. So yes, I don't know who would like to.
Allow me to control Jeff for a
Who
moment.
wants to lead?
Go for
Jeff?
it. Go for it,
Okay.
Brownie.
Okay,
I
so
will.
first thing I would like to draw your attention to. So there's a few global modifiers. These are all in the combat folder. So one of these global modifiers is high morale. Now, how long this high morale will last after Hayden vents the bay, I cannot say. But the high morale is a consequence of all the wins you've had recently as your acolytes. And so everyone on board the ship at the minute has plus 20 willpower and plus 10 willpower against fear and pinning. So that's just something to keep in mind. And that's everyone in this combat, but it's also everyone on board the ship. The ship is running on high morale at the minute. So the other global modifier I've got in there is Warp Chaos. The whole area is in a psychic flux, and only the Tentaculat seems unfazed. So perils of the warp are now occurring on a 9 or a 10, and the perils table is now customized. After using a fate point, you roll a d10. On a 1, the fate point does nothing. On a 9, the fate point is returned. The Tentaculat automatically passes all psychic tests and does not roll for perils. So the Tentaculat turns to Jeff. He casts Headburst. Jeff, I would like to oppose willpower test against the Tentaculat, please. Now you can either roll this normally, but I've also put like some basic stats in the combat folder. So Jeff is a naval troop, so I'll just bring this up. There's a character sheet here. Hopefully you can all access that character sheet. But they're basically Imperial Guard. They've got pretty much freeze across the board. So he's got a willpower of 30, but he's testing at plus 20 because of the high morale.
Rocket Jeff. Oh dear, oh dear.
You roll 100.
I did. Not an innate.
No. Yeah. So no, it's so actually.
Oh, that should be minus 20
Yeah.
actually.
You rolled at 60 then.
Yeah.
Which is 3 degrees of failure. So the Tentaculat beats Jeff in that battle, and it's over quickly. The Tentaculat looks with contempt at Jeff, and Jeff's head explodes quickly, almost like he's just been detonated from the inside. Blood sprays around his companions, and he's spurting stump, let us say. Stands for a moment before he falls forward face first, and Jeff is killed.
80 is a little savage, isn't it?
It is incredibly savage. Just like me, James! Okay, so next up then, that is a Tentaculat's turn for now. I haven't got started yet, James. Right, where are we next? So the turn, Tentaculat is up. So Kyoshi, you've heard the comms come in from your general. You were it's top turn 2 now. You heard the comms come in from your general. He's basically warned you that he's going to vent this bay. You realise that you're in terrible danger where you're stood. The Tentaculat is, you can see it floating up into the air, and you see Jeff's head burst in front of you quite readily, and you wonder if the creature can do as easily to you as it's done to Jeff. What you doing? I have no idea what is the correct play here.
He's running towards the Tentaculat. He hears what Yarn says. He's going to skid to a stop and go, turn round and run back the other way.
Okay.
He's going to
please
go
begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to stop there. That'll be his turn.
Well, okay, guys. So I want to draw your attention. So, firstly, so you run. So, what are you running back? Did you say? Because you don't seem to run very far.
No,
I
that's
just want
as
to draw
far
your
as he
attention.
wants to go.
Is that
Okay, well,
Yuri?
then. This is Kyoshi.
Right, Yoshi.
Yeah, so Dave's running 3 characters in this fight. I just want to draw your attention, guys. There's a few bits of information on the board. Do you see those red lines on the board?
Yep.
On just where you stood with Kyoshi. So these represent open doors. Now, you're talking about venting the bay. So, and you see this blue line here, which is in front of this command room. See that as well? The light blue line?
Yeah.
So that light blue line represents like a thick plexiglass window. So the red lines are open doors. Clearly, at the minute, there's open doors here, here, and here. So at the minute, there's no seal against this potential venting of the bay. Yeah. So these doors do seal completely, but at the minute they are completely open. This one here, and this one here. So you've got 3 doors. At the minute, the actual bay door itself is right at the bottom here. I don't know if you can see. There's a blue line here. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, or whether it's blocked, or whether I've just put it on the lighting layer. But right at the bottom of the map, that's where the bay door is. So that's where, when the bay door opens, if it opens, space will lie beyond that. So I just want to try and explain to you the kind of, let's say the texture of the map and the potential atmospheric disturbance. So at the minute, if you've entered the bay as it stands, everyone will be at risk. And I'll also warn you that the kind of the consequence should be quite clear. There's very little escaping if the bay is being vented. There's very few ways to escape that.
I also don't think Jan will share that venting the bay will kill the creature because it's demonic in origin.
You're going to say that to Arnold, right?
Yeah.
So
Told them last time that it wasn't. They couldn't get out in time, and also I just don't think it's going to work.
Okay. So do you want to just say that in character, or Arnold? Basically, Arnold, you said that to you on his turn. Let's say. Is there anything you want to say in reply?
So that's mean even if we vent the bay, he'll glide happily still in the ship.
Yeah, man, we need to contain it here, one way or the other.
Wouldn't be that easy, could it? Just vent in the bay and it's all over. Something feels wrong, Arnold.
All we're doing is giving it the perfect field to play it.
Almost like someone's been reading my anyway, that's happened. That's kind of retconned a bit. Like I say, I think you yeah. So you know, you can keep that in mind. Yeah. So you've not decided to vent the blaze yet. You just warned your army that that's what you're going to do. Yeah. So Kyoshi, you run back, and you also see these engineers. They seem to be making no attempt whatsoever to run. They have their gun served trained upon the Tentaculat, and they're not fleeing. They're not moving outside of the bay. They are standing their ground and and have been firing non-stop at this creature.
Fair play to them.
Right. So that is Kyoshi. Is there anything else you wanted to do? Or was that your turn finished?
That's his turn. He's a man of few words, and the word he said this time was as always.
Very good. So following Kyoshi, it's next is up. It's acting captain Quintius. Quintius, you're tucked in next to this gunship,
Yep.
or dropship rather. What are you doing?
Quintus is going to go ma 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 ma, and then pop out from behind the shuttle, bring both pistols to bear. He's got a bolt pistol in each hand, and he's going to yell, "In the name of the God Emperor of mankind, as acting captain of this vessel, I demand you," and then fire both pistols, and then go, "What? What was that, Arnold? You're going to vent what?"
We've lost Arnold for the moment there, so I just ask you to repeat that when he returns.
There he is.
Yeah, are you with us, Arnold, still? Hello, Hayden. You're muted, sir. I think he might have lost the power on his phone or something. I'm just going to wait for
Power of
Hayden to
phone.
rejoin us.
The
Great future rejoin
power
us.
of phone. Sorry.
I got a new phone power. I got a 25 Ultra on Thursday. It's delicious.
You're not sorry enough.
So yeah, I'm going to do a half aim, and because I'm a two weapon wielder now, I'm going to do burst fire with both pistols, which is plus 10 for the half aim, plus 10 for the half range. Right hand gives me plus 20, left hand gives me plus 10. Is it a big lad?
Yeah, it's large target.
Okay, so that's another plus 10. So that's 50 on the main hand, plus 40 on the offhand.
Nice.
And I'm burst firing both. So where's Quintius gone? There he is.
Semi-auto, is that right?
Yes. Yeah,
okay.
semi-auto. So
I'm doing the same thing as you, David, in that it's a half action. So unless it's half, is it shooting both, or what's the deal then?
yeah, it's half shooting both if you two weapon wielder.
Okay, great. So you've got half move as well, or
I'm half aiming.
half aiming. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Okay.
so this is the golden
I'm
gun.
one moment. I'm just gonna get a book and a pen in the sort of pretense I might make some notes. Just give me one moment.
Yeah, sorry about that. My phone overheated. I've got it on a cold can.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the first time it's ever happened, but I guess it's due to the temperature of the world. Yeah. Yeah, I'll put it on a cold can of beer, which is actually cooling it down, and let me open my apps again.
Amazing.
Beer helping the way.
Beer helps everything.
Yeah. It's keeping my phone cold from overheating now. Turn it around, it's heating up that side of my beer. That's terrible. Luckily, I put these ciders in the freezer.
My Guinness has been in the fridge for 48 hours in preparation. James doing a hell of a good wood pigeon impression there.
But I can hear wood pigeon as well.
It was James's mic, I think, was the only one that was active.
It's probably like I've got the French doors open, so it's whatever's going on behind me.
Nice
Got a new
notepad
book
out.
of notes. Yeah, it's got the ghost of Bart Simpson in it. It seems to be. Yeah, why not? Let's put this to you, shall we? Might even. Okay, so Kyoshi retreats. Shall I use pencil? Oh, fuck's sake. hard work here. You right back? So Kyoshi retreats. So do you want to just repeat? Did you repeat that for Hayden already, or have you done so? Just 'cause, yeah. So
So no, so Hayden, Quintius popped out from behind the shuttle with a bolt pistol in each hand, aimed at the Tentaculat, and yells, "In the name of the God Emperor of mankind, as acting captain of this vessel, I demand you," and then fires both pistols over his next words. And then he yells into the box, "Wait, you're going to vent what?"
Yard says it might be a bad idea.
Yes, it's a fucking bad
let's just-
idea.
I didn't expect to all just go running straight in there before I could vent the bay.
I mean,
didn't expect them all to bum rush in.
Are there other tactics on the table? I don't know. I'm not a military man. This is what we do.
Stupid.
You've perfected
I
the bum
thought
rush, guys.
We are the
Thought
bum
men
rush
would
team.
hold back before I had chance.
We're
vented,
in the bay
all the
with
options.
fighter plane as well, aren't we? So, like, where is Charles Ash?
So,
outside,
Charles,
isn't he?
to the best of your knowledge, to the best of your knowledge, he's already deployed. He's not in an interceptor. He's actually in his favourite bomber, and the bombers have the heavy munitions. So he's outside already, as far as you know, and he's waiting for the Tentaculat to be vented. But will it ever be vented? Would it ever be that easy that he's going to get killed by an NPC with a bomber? I wonder. Okay,
Maybe
so
do really badly.
let's make it the most anticlimactic boss ever. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Give it a shot, guys. Vent the bay.
Right.
Okay, so
Pair
would
of
you
bolt
like
pistols.
to pairbolt pistols?
The
If you
golden gun.
please, yeah, the golden gun.
There we go.
Okay.
And Laura.
So, okay, so it's every 2 degrees, isn't it?
Yeah, so 2
You
hits
get an
from
extra
each.
1. Okay, so I would like you, please, to roll for damage against both of them.
Is it
Off
an
both of them.
orc?
Is it an orc? It is clearly not an orc.
Okay. Golden gun, first shot. 17.
Okay, so you roll twice, then you pick the highest. 17.
Yep.
Yep.
Second shot. 11.
Okay.
Laura. Oh, there's a crit.
Nice.
So I shall roll again with the same modifier. That is not the same modifier.
So we've got 1, 2.
Okay, so that's 20 on Laura. And then the second hit from Laura. A 16.
Okay, so now how this works is it's the amount of wounds you do will proc a various number of shield saves, the Tentacular. Tentacular's working at the minute on his primary shield, which has a save of 99 or less. You have done a number of wounds, let's see, so I believe it is, so it's like if it's 1 to 10, you'll do 1 save, if it's 10 to 20, it's 2 saves, and so on. So I think most of yours are at 2, let's say 2 shield procs. So I think that is a total of 8 as far as I can see.
Okay.
Because we're all in the 11 to 20 bracket. So 8, 8. I'll do them in order. So.
Fucking 99.
Yes. I've got through.
Oh my
I
word!
did a thing.
Well done, sir. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the 7th shot, please, Dave. Was that? Let's go through your
Yeah, I can work that out.
damage shot. Yeah, if you tell me which one was the 7th.
7th shot is the crit. It's the first one from
That's
Laura.
20. Oh
Yeah.
my word!
Relax it.
20 at
I should have
Penfold.
made it. I should have made it stronger.
No, you shouldn't.
Okay,
you prick.
so the primary shield. So Quintius, you leap out from behind this gunship and you open fire, and you've done perhaps the bravest or the most foolish and stupid thing you've done in your entire life.
That's not
But you
true.
are
I
leading
rescued a
from the
cat
front.
monkey from a furnace.
This is definitely this certainly feels braver. There's something utterly horrific about this creature that you are facing down, and you see how many people are just running past you, and everyone else seems to be running away or dying. But here you are, leading from the front, and you open fire, and this beautiful, squat-crafted bolt pistol called Laura that you've named Laura. You seem to fire the perfect shot, and the Tentaculat seems to be distracted looking at Jeff, and it seems to penetrate through the shield.
Hey.
The
Oh,
First
Pepe.
mistake.
So the primary shield, you've done 20 damage. It goes down from 99 to 79.
Yes.
So that
Beasted.
happened a lot quicker than I expected.
More of those.
Okay, so that is Quint. Is that your go? Or are you
Yes,
finished
that
now?
is my go.
Oh, well done, good turn. So you've already stripped its primary shield down significantly, which is unfortunate. Okay, so after... Oh, there's one more thing I want to start talk about before we move on. Is so these sort of large-scale battles, which I'll probably be doing more frequently, that we're trying to move them slightly away from Dark Heresy and a bit more towards 40k. So there'll be a bit more sort of special rules and various bits and bobs, which try and make them more like a tabletop battlefield in some regards. Now, one thing I've added in for this encounter is orders. I might regret of doing this because it looks like you're already on top of the Tentaculat, but these are very similar to Imperial Guard. I don't know if anyone's played 40k versus Imperial Guard or played them. But yeah, the Imperial Guard can relay orders to make their troops stronger. So there's a handout in the combat section. And so anyone who has sort of rank and sort of command privileges can do these orders. There's a selection of different ones. They can bolster troops. You can make troops move quicker. And Quintius, as acting captain, he does have the rank. You also have command skill, if I recall.
I do, yeah.
You can give one of these orders as a free action in your turn. So I don't know if you want to just have a look at the handout, which is in the combat section. So we've got various various options there for you to bolster the troops. For example, you can give them a chance to rally. You can make them move quicker. You can increase their fire rate, bolster their defenses, make them stronger at charging. We've got a bring it down option where you can focus fire on a Gribbly. And also there's one there purely for Yuri, which is execute. So Yuri has the option just to execute to restore morale as well. So yeah, so if you'd like to do one of them as Quintius, then you have the option to do so.
Is it a free thing?
Yeah, it's free action.
Okay. Let me just.
I'll say it's not free in the sense it automatically works, but it's free that it doesn't cost you any actions to use. I'll ask you to make a commander roll when you decide which one you want to do.
I will yell, "Look, I hit it! If it bleeds, we can kill it!" And I'm going to use rally if I can.
Rally?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, you can use rally. So I'd like to pick who you want to rally. So we've got so there's 2 squads of stormtroopers and 2 squads of naval troops who are fleeing nearby.
Is it the same rules as normal Dark Heresy, where it's a number equal to your fellowship, or is it something special?
Like I say, this bit is a little nebulous. I was going to let
just the people closest to me then.
So we'll go for the stormtroopers then, or the naval troops.
Yeah.
So it'll be the
Stormtroopers are better shots.
It'll be the ones closest. It'll be whoever's
Okay, so
closest.
then
the
the closest are these troopers here.
Yeah.
These naval troopers, and I would like you to make a command roll, please.
Should we make one? I don't have command skill
Remember,
at all.
You don't have. Okay, but it's
No, but
you
I
can
have.
still you can do it as a halfer if you want.
Yeah, I have a
You don't have
+5.
command. But you're in command of the ship.
But I have really high fellowship, so my basic skill is pretty good, and I have a +5 to it from my hat or boots or something. There you go.
I'm sure they'll do it if you say please.
So you've passed your command roll.
Yep.
So you can now make a willpower test for these guys. I can make an immediate test to rally. Where are we? So if I go on the orders. So the test is at +30. But they've also got +20 for the high morale and ship. So you've got a rally at +50. So they need an 80 or less to rally this squad.
12.
12. So this squad here breaks out of their fear. And well done. That's a good turn. So I'm just going to take this fear effect off of this squad of troopers. Just give me one moment.
Okay.
Okay. Right, that's Quintus's go. Lieutenant Hiroshima. So this guy is a high-ranking Feruvian. He will act as I see fit, unless because he's an NPC in effect. Unless you ever give him any sort of orders as how you want him to focus his time. So you basically tell it if you can tell him what you want him to do. Or else I'll just act as he sees fit. So for the time being, he's kind of under my control, and he's going to attempt to rally the troops that are nearby. He's going to let's have a look. So let's have a little roll. So
You've named him after nuclear disaster.
yeah.
Over
Named
the
after
city.
a city.
Yeah, I know, but I mean that's the city what got hit.
I mean,
wasn't
I'm not above a cheap,
it?
I'm not above a cheap shock or cheap laugh, mate.
It's all right. I've got no preference.
It's
on my
38,000 years ago, mate. No one's.
Yeah.
I know. It's like slavery reparations, isn't it?
We're still paying for that shit in the 41st millennium.
Okay. Still paying fucking high. Okay, so Hiroshima, he seems to be struggling with something. It's like he's under a mental assault from this Tentaculat. He tries to order, he tries to command, but his words are jimbled and jambled, and he's having no effect on the troops. He has failed to do what he should be doing. So next up, we have the engineers and with the gun crews. We've got two of these to fire at the Tentaculat. Who will be taking control of these engineers? I wonder. Ultimately, kind of you're
Feels like a
you're in
Jonny
charge
thing.
of the army. Well, no, it's I don't know if Johnny's here for a start, but Hayden, you're basically you're in command of the armies. You there, Johnny? Well, I say I need someone to roll for these services. Johnny don't like rolling dice though.
I'll roll
It's
for
too
the
much work.
engineers.
It's too much work.
Don't make me click that.
We should obviously
Don't make
funnel all
don't make
dice
me
rolls
interact with
into
roll
them.
20. How dare you?
Yeah.
Can't be arsed
Don't
with
make me
that
do
shit.
stuff on my own character sheet.
Don't make me spend my experience.
Hello. I turned up. Is that not enough?
Clearly it is, Johnny.
Have you
guys,
got
so-
them on the? Have you got them on the board?
Yeah, I'll show you where they are. So you've got one team at the top of the stairs. They've got like a high kind of vantage point. Yeah, and then you've got another one. These are right by the bay door. They haven't got the perfect. Well, they've not got as good an angle as they did before. But the Tentacular is floating up. So before the Tentacular was back a bit and it had a perfect line of sight. Now they've got a less so. So are you going to roll for it? As an engineer, so you can roll on their bliss skill in their character sheets if you like.
I'm just opened it up, found it.
So they are half
skill.
range, and it's a large target.
So plus 20.
Yeah, plus 20. If you want to do
Single
a quick
shot plus 30.
They haven't got the good servitor is 10 shots fully auto or nothing else.
Okay, 20.
And Dave, can you remind me what Twin Link does that? I can't recall what that does.
Twin Linked uses twice as much ammo, and I believe it's a similar rule to Scatter. Let me double check for you. I've got it right.
Yeah,
here.
if you'll be Stein. So yeah. So that's at least 3 hits with the Twin Linked heavy stubbers. But I just want to check whether the Twin Linked gives it extra hits.
It's extra hits. Yeah, I can't remember the exact rule in just a moment. Just loading up.
Yeah, if you just give us a minute then, Hayden, while we.
Here we go. Twin Linked plus 20 to hit. Uses twice as much ammo. Scores additional hits for 2 degrees of success, and reload time is double.
Plus 20 for hitting as well. So that'd be success with 4.7 degrees, not 2.7 then.
So where's the extra 20 coming from? Do you say him?
That's from Twin Linked.
The Twin Linked.
So it gives plus 20 as well as.
Yeah.
Did you say?
Gives you plus 20.
So
Uses twice as much ammo. Reload times are doubled, and it does an additional hit for 2 degrees of success, just like.
That's really quite
so
good.
I've got an extra.
That's basically 5. That's basically 5
hits,
hits. Then is that right?
Yeah.
5 hit.
Yeah.
So 5 hits then with the Twin Linked heavy stubber. I'd like you
so let
to
me roll damage.
Yeah, roll damage.
5 times, yeah.
5 times. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's perfect. So this does a total of. So it does like 1 shield proc. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 saves total. It's now saving on 79. Damn you. Damn you, Dave. 2, 3, 4, 5,
Lose.
6. So yeah, all of the first twin-linked heavy stubber just bounces off of its shield, just like before. So yes, that's no damage.
Okay, is there another team of servitors that can fire as well?
Yeah, there's another one here, but this one will
Okay,
be
let me
at
do the
a.
same then.
So I'm going to give him basically a minus 20 for the intervening interceptor. So it's not got the perfect line of sight now.
So ballistic skill. So it was half
About
range,
Yep, half range, large,
large
and then it'd be
target. So it's plus 20 then. With
plus 20 now.
with
So
the minus,
that'll cancel out the twin.
cancel out my twin linked. Yeah.
Okay, that is a miss. They do not have fate points. Okay, so the twin-linked heavy stubbers open up, but the second team, it's had its shots kind of thrown off by this interceptor, and it can't get a good bead on the monster. But the first one opens fire, fires shot after shot after shot into this floating brain, but all of the bullets just ricochet away. Next up, it's Courtney. So you've got, are you with us, Johnny?
I'm here, yeah. I am here.
Very good. I'm just going to refresh.
There you go. I'm here.
Hey, right, I'm back.
Can you hear me now? Go, go, go! Right, she's going to go like that to the stormtroopers and just go and like point her hand forward and stuff as well.
Is that a rallying action, Johnny?
Oh, Johnny, okay, so you
Um,
can make an order now. If
I
well,
want to do.
I'll,
I want to do
Yeah.
the fast movement one.
yeah, that's move.
Move, move.
Do you have command?
No, probably not.
So it is a half fellowship test then,
No,
please.
command's a
Ah.
basic skill.
Is it command? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so anyone
no.
can try it. It's just
I
there on
apologise.
your character sheet.
I take it
I
back.
had
Yep.
to pay
So
for it. I had to pay for it.
No. It's a basic skill, so anyone can use it,
Yeah,
but it's
but
at
without
half
it-
your fellowship. But if you pay for it, you use your
okay.
full fellowship.
yeah. I see.
Okay. Ah,
So Courtney, you go move. But yeah, does it have any noticeable impact? Who knows? But you have a good go at ordering your team around, and it feels fun to do so.
Yeah. Then I'm going to run ahead.
You're gonna bum rush in.
Yes, come on. Let's all die as we're vented into space by our companions.
Space won't work.
We've had a good run.
Yeah.
Okay. So be
right
it.
into Tentaculat.
I'll end it tonight if you want, guys. I'll end this
No.
fucking shit show. Don't
Sounds
you
like
worry.
a
I'll
fucking
keep you
challenge to
on.
me. You'll end it,
You
will
wanna
you,
play-
Alan?
you wanna-
We'll see who
you wanna-
ends your game, Alan.
Well, if you want to play fucking, I don't know, asphyxiation.
Airlock chicken.
Chicken. If you want to play airlock chicken, I'm fucking game, mate. I'm all for it. I'm here for this.
Wait,
It'll
I've
be
got to
a
shoot
fitting- a
yarn
fitting
once
end-
more
a fitting
before it
end to
ends.
this nonsense. Sorry?
I need to shoot yarn again before it ends.
just one more time.
For old time's
For old
sake.
time.
Now I've got a bolt pistol. What could go wrong?
Right, guys. There's always, don't worry, guys. There's always
I'm just going
D&D.
to run to the thing and go, form up on the stairs. Like that.
Okay, so what would you like to do? So you've ordered your team, and what have you done? You've moved forward.
Yeah, I want to move them basically. They seem to run like down here, and like just like go one on each step to basically create like a multiple rank sort of thing on each step, so they can
Okay,
basically do first rank fire, second rank fire, but with like 4 ranks.
All right, so yeah, just
Right,
move them up. Yeah, don't put them on separate squares if you can, sir.
Okay.
See, there's one you've got doubled up there, I believe.
Yeah. Let's put on the stairs, and then is that one there, or that's a dead one, isn't it?
You should. Yeah, it's a dead one. We've got a big cross on it.
Yeah. Then I think I've doubled up one by accident.
Oh no, I think Clam's got. It's right. So I'll put Sergeant Clam here. If you're happy with that.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna move Sausage. He's basically on your shoulder here.
Yeah.
So I'll just move Sausage. I'll just put him out of the way for now, but he's
Yeah.
basically on your shoulder and he's with you. And yeah, you can smell his funky IO stick, and it's comforting that he's close.
Okay. So can I try and do like some sort of psychic shenanigans now?
Okay, so well, that depends what you mean by that. So I'd like to bring your attention to an option which is open to the Psychers. This is another combat option.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Where this is, oh, here we go. It's called the boon. This is a boon of knowledge. This is what Sausage has granted Courtney.
Yeah.
Is Sausage
So I'll just read out to
invisible, by the way?
He is to everyone but Courtney.
Thought so.
Yes, because otherwise that'd be ridiculous. A
Yeah, because
demon.
then I'd just have to kill Courtney right now.
Yeah, of course. But we can't have that. That would be a poor session. Sausage grants Courtney a boon, a way to pierce the Tentaculat's primary shield, which I thought you might need, but clearly you don't, because Dave's already done it.
We'll do it anyway.
difficult to achieve. She can make a psionic attack as a free action.
Yes.
I also remind you that Yarn is better suited to this knowledge, but Sausage dare not get close to the shepherd.
Yeah.
The boon teaches a way to battle against its mind and weaken its defenses. So you can make a willpower test as a free action, and you're making an opposed test against the Tentaculat.
Okay.
It's too strong, Courtney! This knowledge is worthless. The psychic mind of this creature is way beyond your own. So I'm afraid this first attempt to weaken its shield has led to more.
It was worth a shot.
It's worth a punt. It's a free action as well. So.
Yeah.
So you've moved. You've done a order as a free action and a psychic attack as a free action.
Tentacular surrounded, isn't it? If I did Holocaust, it'd probably kill everybody around him, wouldn't it?
Yes,
That's Tentacular.
yes. That's how Holocaust works, mate.
Yes.
Basically, it's like a big area attack centered on you, and I think it even damages you, let alone all the people around you.
Yeah, I don't think I'll do that just yet. It's not time.
Yeah, Holocaust damages yourself as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. She's gonna. She's ran. I think they've effectively ran through there, so that's it. I'll leave it there.
Okay, you happy you go? That's
Yeah.
it done, right?
I can see what's going on now, so that's all I wanted to do.
Cool. Okay, so you've got a good position on this. You have the upper ground.
Yeah.
Courtney.
I have the high ground.
Good stuff. So, next up it is Yuri. Yuri Shevchenko.
Okay, Yuri is going to turn to Arnold and go, "Hold, there are still men in there. If anyone is killing our own men, it will be me." And Yuri's going to. Who's he? Yeah. These guys aren't really up to much. The troops are all running. Right, Yuri's going to do a run. I think. There's not much else he can do. 1, 2, 3.
I'm just going to read out my notes for this game so far. Kiyoshi retreats. Quintius bum rushes. Scores a hit. Courtney bum rushes. Yuri,
It's all
bum
ass about
rushes.
face.
Yuri, bum rushes.
Yuri's going to run to there.
You
He's gonna
run
try
past
and
the
ram-
slightly confused Kiyoshi.
Yeah. He just keeps changing direction, running back and forth all fight, going. "Ugh." Yuri is going to run to there, and he's going to try. What's the range on these orders? Is it just line of sight sort of stuff?
Yeah, I think it's just line of sight. I mean, you're basically doing them through the comms and
Yeah.
what have you. So I think the battlefield is small enough not to worry about that. I mean,
Yeah.
like I say, these rules I may pad them out at some stage, but
I'll rally
at the minute
these
they are.
boys here.
Yeah. Okay, so these are the near guys. So, are you doing it? In which fashion are you doing it? Are you doing it like?
In the
are you
traditional
executing it?
yelling of.
Okay. So
You
in the
cowards! Turn and face your foe. The Emperor commands you.
Okay, I'd like you please to make a command roll. You've got 2 orders to give Yuri, so you
Yep.
could try and rally 2 different squads or do something different.
Is
But
that
the first one? We'll do,
it's just
his
straight
nearest
rolls,
troops
is
and naval troops. Just a straight command roll.
it? That is a fail.
You've got second bite of the cherry, or do you want to?
I shall. There's 2 units there, isn't there?
There's a unit of naval troops at the
And the
front.
stormtroopers.
And there's stormtroopers behind.
I'm going to.
And also a fleeing unit of stormtroopers up here. There's actually 2 units of stormtroopers that are fleeing.
Yeah,
so-
just because it feels right, I'm going to just say that thing once and make the roll twice if I can for that unit of troops
fine,
and
yeah.
the stormtroopers that are next to them.
Okay, so stormtroopers next then.
There we go.
Okay, so I'd like you please to make a morale check for the stormtroopers. I think they're on base. It's either base 35 or 40. I'll just double check. on their character sheet. Yeah, I put their character sheets into there. Yes, the base. Well, the base willpower is actually 40. They get plus 20. Actually plus 30 from the high morale. So that's up to plus 70. Yeah, they can basically hardly fail this one. So yeah, so they rally.
There we go.
So we got discipline is restored.
I'm going to be waving the bolt pistol as well.
And tapping your nose with it.
Yeah.
Giving them a wink.
Yeah. I'm assuming most of them would know what that means when a commissar does such a thing.
Nudge, 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 wink, wink. Okay, so I've removed the fear
You
condition
will not
from the
run,
unit.
cowards.
Okay. So is that Yuri's go?
It is, yes.
Okay. Naval Troops B. So this is the squad on the right. So I've got 2 units of naval troops. I haven't got around to naming them all yet because I'm lazy.
They're all called.
Yeah, but basically so on the left side is squad A, on the right side it's squad B. So I need someone to try and to roll for these guys. So firstly, I'm going to roll for these fleers. Well, first of all, they can make a rally test on their own. So who would like to roll for this squad of
I would love
naval
to.
troopers? Would you? So first, I'd like to make a rally test. I'd like to make a. They do not rally. So
Nope.
the ones which are broken continue to run. They go. What's running for agility 3? Is it 12?
12.
2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's quite. It's getting quite compact here now. There's a bit of a mash. You know, the Inquisitorial Guard by Courtney, they're trying to get good firing lines on this Tentaculat, but the fleeing troops are kind of bashing past them, trying to get past them. And the Imperial Guard, Inquisitorial Guard, they're disciplined troops, but they're trying to kind of hold their ground while also trying to, tell these guys to get back in the fight. It's turned into a bit of a chaos at the ramp. There's too many bodies here, trying, in too small a space. So this will affect, the ability of people to shoot nearby. There's just too many troops kind of getting in the way and jostling for position.
It's time for Holocaust.
It's always time for Holocaust.
It's not 12, Al, it's 18. The move.
18, okay. So some of them will get a bit further forward, which is kind of good. So I shall move these a bit further forward, thus.
Let them through.
Okay, so you try and get your squad to just let them pass then. They have no value. Okay, so yes, this fleeing squad moves. So you've also got here Jonny. Oh no, sorry, Jonny. The only remaining member of that squad was Jeff, and he's dead as well. So
Okay.
that's their go. Would you like instead, Jonny, to take command of Stormtrooper Unit A? Oh no, they're fleeing. Okay, so Stormtrooper Unit A is next. I need someone to roll a rally for them.
I'll roll a rally for them. Oh, okay. Johnny's had it.
No, Johnny's
Fucking
done
hell,
it.
Johnny's like really quickly rolling dice. What's going on? Are you
It's
feeling
just
well?
that we goaded him into it. That's what happened there.
Because I told him it's
Taunted him. I can
I got
do
thanks for
roll
internet.
20.
Where's the
I
real
can...
Johnny and what have you done with him?
Okay, Jonny, you have 2 stormtroopers who hadn't broken in the last turn. They're here and here, and they're both armed with bolt guns, courtesy of Arnold's orders.
Open
So you've
fire.
got 2 stormtroopers to open fire. Yeah. Do you want to half aim and full auto?
Yes, please. Yeah. Large target.
Large target. So it's actually it's point blank now.
Yep.
So you're point blank plus 30 large target, and then half aim as well. So what's that? Plus 50, is it? Okay. And there's bliss skill 40.
So that's the one hit, and then I'll do the other one. Yep, 2 hits.
Okay, so it's so that'll be what? Yeah, so it's plus 50, I said. So if you bliss skill 40, yeah. So that'd be. I think that would be. Would that be 2 hits on the first one? Because it'd be you'd be
single
rolling.
shot or semi-auto.
If he's going half aim full auto, Dave. So he's hitting on plus 50.
Yeah.
We've got bliss skill 40. So that means that an 80 would be a. I was about to say. I was about to say an 80 would be like.
No, an 80 would
well,
just
90,
be a
yeah, no.
single hit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. An 80
Yeah.
would be a single hit. That's what I'm trying to say. 80 would be a single hit, but a 90 would be 2 hits, right?
Yeah, the second one would be 2 hits.
Okay. All right then.
Yeah.
So if you want to roll damage on these guys, Jonny, there's a character sheet for these guys. It'd make it easy for you to roll.
Yeah.
If you want to interact with Roll20, Johnny, there's a
Prince
combat.
Is it Stormtroopers?
They're the ones, mate, and there's a bolter in there. You can just roll damage on them.
Cool. I will. So is it twice or 3 times?
Well, yeah, here's the thing. So they are tearing, so that means you roll twice and
Yeah.
pick the highest. So you'd actually roll 6 times, but it's in
Okay.
it's in 3 pairs. So you've hit
Ah,
thrice, and so you roll
okay.
twice for each hit, and you pick the best
Uh-huh.
damage.
Okay. Cool.
Again?
Second. Just wanna see up again.
Click the button 6 times. 5 times.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, beautiful.
14,
Okay.
14.
Okay, so 14, 10, 14. Okay, so that would be a total of 6 saves for Tentaculat to make. So I shall make them now.
Cool.
Oh no, it's actually no, yeah, it's actually two, yeah, it's 2 procs for each hit. Save. Save. That's 1 gets through. And just 1 sec. So that's the the second one. And then so the second hit was, what was that? So it's 14, 10, wasn't it? So it's
Yeah.
10 wounds.
Isn't it the third one?
Yeah, the third. Well, I say it's like
Yeah,
there's
so
3 pairs, James, and it's the second pair of which I can have up to 10. Is that correct? Is everyone?
And
yeah.
Yeah, if you see what I mean, as in each
Yeah, I get you.
each hit does 14. I'll go for it if you like. So the hits are doing 14 wounds. So 1 to 10 wounds does 1 proc on the shield. As in I have to make 1 save. If it does 11 to 20 wounds, that I have to make 2 saves. So if you get through the shield, you damage the shield equal to the number of wounds that you did.
Cool.
So in this
right.
case, it's the second second one I've got through, and
Yep.
that did 10 damage. And that reminds me, it's actually got toughness of 1, so it actually should be saving on an 80. So you did, instead of 10 damage, you did 9 wounds to it, and that reduces the shield by 9. So that would be
Cool.
now down to 71. So it was on saving a 99. I did expect the shield to hold up quicker than, or a bit longer than it did. But there you go, shit happens.
It has got an entire army against it. So
Yeah, it has. Yeah. I'll say it's a hard one to balance, this one. I'll be a little disappointed.
Lucky hit from me in that first turn, though, has
Yeah.
the
Well,
game
say
right up, hasn't it?
Yeah, it certainly has. It's
Changed it.
You need to change your gun to Lucky Laura.
Laura,
Yes.
I like it.
Nice.
I
I'm going to
it.
do that
Nice.
right now.
Nice. Well played, James.
Well, that
Okay.
kind of jinxes you.
Break a leg, Laura.
Unlucky yes.
Okay, so these
Okay.
stormtroopers, they are peppering, short discipline bursts. These guys have fought in many combats. They're grizzled veterans of the Malevolence, and now they have been armed with state-of-the-art squat weaponry. And another shot seems to pierce this primary shield, and this kind of glowing red shield that's around the creature seems to be shrinking over time, and you can't help but feel that you're besting this creature. Maybe it's not even that strong. The GM says with a little wink in
With
his
a
eye.
wry smile and a
So,
cheeky
that
glint
is-
in his eye.
So the Stormtrooper Unit A, that has gone. Stormtrooper Unit B, who's going to take control of these guys?
I'll do them. Where are they?
So we've got, there's we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have to kind of try and get back into unit coherency if you can, just try and move back up with their squad. So you've got like 3, you see where they are? There's 3 right at the front, and then there's 2 that have since been rallied by Yuri.
Bring them over to the front because I can't touch them.
You can't
I've been
move
trying
them,
to grab
can you?
them. No, I'm trying to grab them. No use.
Okay, mate. I'll just move these guys up. So these guys will
Yeah, just
return.
move 'em.
So you've got like 3. You basically got three guys who can shoot. They're at,
Yeah.
we'll say half range overall. So I will and large target.
Half range, full auto.
Oh yeah, full auto's -10, isn't it, Dave? I
No,
forgot
no,
that.
no.
But anyway.
Yeah, full auto's -10, but are they full
Okay,
autoing or are they semi-autoing?
Well, that's up to you. And the bolters, I assume you want
Bolters don't
full
go
auto.
full
but-
auto.
Do they not?
Oh,
Oh, I don't-
semi-auto. Yeah, we'll go
Yeah.
semi-on.
Okay, semi-auto then. Right, you are. So I messed
Heavy
up a bit
bolters
Johnny's
go full
screen, but
auto.
it's
No,
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 it's not.
Johnny's
Anyway.
Johnny's was still worked out at semi-automatic. You were doing it for
Ah,
2
perfect.
degrees, weren't you?
Perfect. Right, okay. Thanks, guys. Then. So yeah, obviously a lot to keep
got you
track
out.
of. Cheers, buddy. I appreciate my backup GM. It makes it a lot
Always
easier.
watching and judging your ruling.
That's
wrong,
I
Alan.
welcome-
Stop it.
You're doing it wrong. I still remember. with mixed feelings my first ever game when you were like, "That's not how I would do it." You
That's
didn't quite
wrong.
say those words. It's not quite. You didn't quite say them, but it was apparent that.
Yeah. Then I realised that it's my first ever time playing. I need to fucking
Yeah,
shut
yeah,
the
it was-
fuck up.
It was just it was a learning experience for us both.
It
for that
was,
first
yeah.
Few games, I think. So anyway, so you've got freedom to shoot at. Half range +10, half aim +10, large target +10, so +30.
Is that the whole unit, or do I have to roll each one?
Yeah, you can roll them individually, please. You can roll either a D10 or actually just roll on their catch sheets. You can roll through the bliss skill if you want.
What I'm doing.
Cool.
So we've got someone with 6 degrees of success, someone who's only just managed to hit it, the other person missed.
No, nothing popped up on the screen. Let's see. There we go. So we've got oh, nice. So 6 degrees. That's a total of 4 hits. A basic hit is just 1. So you've done a total. What do we say for kings? That's 4. So it's 5 hits in total. I'd like you to roll 5. Well, it's 10 sets of damage in 5 pairs.
10, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, hello, mate. Hello,
That's
buddy.
it, isn't it?
Too warm, isn't it? Right then. Yeah, I think so. Let's have a look.
You've got 10, 10, 12, 13, 14, and then I think you had an
So
extra
10,
one at the end.
10.
Oh, I do have an extra
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Okay,
10, 10,
so
12,
that's
13,
total.
14.
Okay, so the first one I'm going to do these individually because.
Do I have one more, Dave, before it
No,
goes?
no, it was
no,
5 hits,
that's
wasn't it?
I've done it right. I've
Yeah,
done
yeah.
it right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
10,
now
yeah.
testing on a 71. So the first one. Passes. Second one.
Yeah, but the second one,
Passes.
he alters his aim. He gets through the
Third
shield
one.
by the third.
Still passes. Your witchery
Very
has
last.
no
2 on
power
that
here
third
in
one,
the
isn't there?
digital world. Yeah, I'm still going, mate.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yes, it
so
does. It does.
Come on, you
Passes.
bitch.
It's alright.
Yes.
last one gets through, and that's a 14. Is that right? Last one was a 14. Right? Or was that a 12? Oh yeah, no, it was. Yeah, it was.
Does he not get 2
Did he-
saves on the last 3 because they're 12, 13, 14?
But he didn't. Oh no. No, I am with you. So it's.
So that would be the first one on the 4th shot on the 13.
Yeah, no,
that
you're
got
right.
through.
So yes, actually, yeah, no, I say it's because it's tearing. That's what's confusing.
Mhm.
So we'll continue then. So many hits. Right, one more. Another one.
That's another one.
So we've
yeah.
got. So let's see. So that's the 12. Was 1 hit, and then we go. So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've had two get through on the 3rd shot. And then we go 4th shot. Oh no! Right. The Tentaculat is going to use a fate point to re-roll that 100.
Hang on a sec. Sorry to call you up on this, but
Yep. Let's go. No,
the
go.
first 2
I
were
welcome
10s,
your.
wasn't it? So isn't it 1 to 10? He only gets 1 save.
Yes, that's correct.
So the 36 and the 22 are your first 2 hits.
Yep.
The 28 and the 2 would be the 3rd
On the
shot.
3rd
the
one. Yeah,
12
no, thanks,
damage.
babe. Yep.
So, and then the 95 and the 86 would be on the 3rd shot, which is a 13.
Okay, and then the last one.
And then the last one,
will
the
be 2
100, is
wounds.
on a 14, so you've got 1 more to make, by my reckoning.
Yeah, well, first of all, well, yeah, okay. But first, I'm going to re-roll that one because I don't
Yeah.
want that. He's going to use one of his fate points. And he passes, and then the last save. Okay, so we've got a whole lot of these getting through. So the shield seems to be shrinking exponentially under the weight of all these bolter rounds.
Bolters. Well, whoever thought of buying the bolters deserves a pay rise. I
Yeah.
think.
Okay, so I've got 12, 12.
Johnny wasn't.
Is that right? 12. I don't know. It was a rush decision at the end. It was like, yeah, let's just do that, and it was a good call. It was one of the best items out there. So we got 2 wounds at 12, and then we have 1 wound at 13, and then 1 at 14. -1 from all. So 4 of them get through by my reckoning.
Yep.
2 at 12 wounds, 1 at 13 wounds, and 1 at 14. Subtracting 1 for its toughness against all of them. So this is going to really strip the shield. We've got 22 plus another 12. That's 34. 48. So the shield is now down by -48. So 71 minus 48. Oh no! I'll have to calculate it. It's too complex.
Thank God.
Okay, so he's now got a save. Prime shield is now on a save of just 23. Yikes.
But it was that shield that was keeping us safe from its ultimate powers.
I would
Now
like.
it takes its true form, which is a shield within a shield.
In a box.
Yeah, it's not a braid. It's just actually a
Tentacular
glowing
inception.
shield.
Ah!
Okay.
We were the tentacular all along. This was all in our
Long,
minds.
Super guy.
Let's friends we make along the way.
Super guy
Oh, no.
from the olden days.
Right, if you finish slagging off my crap boss, right, we'll be right at it now. So, don't worry,
You
guys.
should have
I'm not
learned
o-
from
I'm
my
not-
mistakes, Alan. You cannot make
No,
a
no,
good
I'm-
boss in this game. It always goes wrong.
Well, it is what it is. No, but still, I've got a few things on my sleeve as yet.
Oh, fuck it.
But certainly, I expected the primary shield to last longer than it had, longer than 1 turn. Right, where are we? So, next up, it is Naval Troops A. These guys have rallied also, thanks to Quintius.
Yeah, go Quintius.
So we've got
Acting
one
captain.
acting captain. He's come to the
Acting
left.
Captain.
Okay, so you're gonna I'm gonna move the rest of the squad up back into coherency. You've got 3 guys with shotguns who can shoot. I don't know who would like to take these guys, but they are in shotgun range. They're point blank.
I'll do them if you want. If nobody else wants to, I mean, like,
No,
I'm
go for it.
there
I'm
to
already fucking
shoot.
about with 3 people out, so go for it.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm quite
Free
quick to
rolls
this
then,
group.
please.
Maybe shotguns
point
on
point
it. Are they
blank.
stormtroopers or what? What troopers are they?
They're naval troops. They're basic infantry.
Belly button troopers.
Belly button troops.
They're fluffy.
Umbilical soldiers.
Okay. So point blank plus 30, large target plus 10.
The umbilical hard.
You can also do a half aim, so it'd be total plus 50.
50. Oh, that was weapon skills, sorry. But the 30 on each, aren't they?
It's identical, mate. So don't worry about it.
It's alright, so it doesn't really matter. So, well, at least I did take about plus 50. Yeah.
Couldn't it maybe
let's
use
do
all
it.
them tentacles to latch onto people's brains that are close by?
Yes, I'm getting to that bit, Johnny. Oh dear. I thought, I'll give it a turn's grace on its.
And control them! Oh my god!
Right. Anyway, so we've got here 2 hits. These have got
Brilliant.
scatter. So is that like an extra hit every 2 degrees? Is that right for scatter? Yeah, Dave.
I am, yes.
I say scatter. Is that
Scatter
2,
is
an extra hit every 2 degrees?
as
at
long
point
as
blank.
it's in point blank, yes.
Yeah, they are at point blank.
Yep.
So the 5 then that'll be 1. So that'll be 3 hits. Yeah, so it's just 4 hits total with the shotguns. If you roll damage, oh, nice. 4 hits total. So we've
Wow.
got so that's 2 procs, 2 procs, 2 procs, and 2 procs. But yeah, we've got a couple of criticals in there. How's the criticals work for scatter? Is it
That's
just
the first. Oh no, I should roll to hit first, shouldn't I?
yeah, you have to roll to hit again, please.
Yeah, give me a second.
So I think the critical will just be on the first one.
Yes.
Yeah, so not the second one doesn't stack.
Yeah, but the
rolled
last
hit?
guy shot once, so the last
He did, yes.
the last one will be all right.
No.
So that one That one hits,
No,
and then
that's just what you want to happen.
yeah, but it's right, isn't it?
Oh, it's all right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. It's wrong.
Uh,
No, you got 4. You did 4 hits, and the first 3 were on the first guy, and it's the 14 at the first of the last
Okay.
of the first 3, and then
all
the
right.
last
Well,
12. Yeah.
he hits them with that one again. Then, all right.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. So roll another d10, right?
Just another D10, yeah.
I believe that is the next
Still
D10.
whiff of thin D10.
Okay, so that brings the next. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately, that doesn't take you up to the next tier. So that'd be a total of 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. So a total of 7 rolls on the shield. I've got a feeling this is going to go down now. So 7. Oh no. Oh no. So that's 1 fail, 2 fail, 3 fail, 4 fail. They all fail. I'm going to, rather than rolling the damage for these, Hayden, the naval troopers, they open up fire with a shotgun, and the primary shield of the Tentaculat seems to reduce to nothing. This red shield vanishes completely.
I do believe shotguns are beautiful.
Well, they did all right there. Well done. Okay, so the primary shield is down, but is it going to have more shields? Yes, of course it is. Damn it. Right. So we'll go just 1 minute.
Alan quickly
Right.
adds a new rule to the
No,
boss.
I don't. I'm not doing that, guys. So,
Appreciate
if you own my boss, that's fine and well and good. But I've got some stuff that's written down.
I know, I've seen
it's-
it. I've seen your handouts. I was
Yeah,
only joking.
yeah.
That's just what
But,
I would do.
It's the same with like if you work something out in my game, like and you make a
Yeah, you
connection. I'm not going
shouldn't-
to
you
change
shouldn't,
it just
yeah.
because you make. Yeah, that's just not the way I like to play it. And if you own the Tentacular and Fair Play tier, I tried to make a really hard boss fight, and I think I have still. It's just not got going yet. Just
Well,
needs a bit more time. But yeah, certainly it's not going as well as
I tried
expected
with
it to
both
go.
Speyer and Anthraxis, and both times
Yeah.
you fucking annihilated them. In
Yeah,
fact,
it's fine.
twice you've annihilated Speyer.
You did give
Okay.
us fucking heavy.
What's life going to be like without the Ogren, though? Because the Ogren's taking big chunks out of time, I think, hasn't he?
Yeah, the Ogre
Yeah.
is face tank Speyer
Bolters
the
for the
last time.
Millivians and Arnold's troops. Bolters for the
Oh, I had
Millivians
another Malevolence
and
and
Arnold's
Speyer
troops.
reference in Friday night's Ronin game, by the way, Alan.
Oh, very good. You got one of your characters who's come
He's
who
come
went
from the
AWOL
Malevolence. Yeah, he used to
Yeah,
work
yeah.
for Lucius. Or she
He's,
used to work for
quite
Lucius. She has a
And-
Xenotech macro hammer.
Nice. And she's
Cool.
she went AWOL, didn't she?
Yeah,
jumped
she
ship.
basically jumped ship at the first opportunity and went crying to Varak. I've seen some things, and Varak went, "Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Nobody likes a grass, Zetrix, Zeta 624." Were his exact words.
Okay.
Text
Arnold.
Yes.
Your
Arnold
go,
goes.
Arnold. You see
It's
your
gonna make
troops rallying. You see your
reaction.
troops bringing down the primary shield under a hail of fire. They are well disciplined, and yeah, they seem to be holding their own. What a difference
That's
turn makes. Are you
great.
going to vent the bay, Arnold? You're going to
Yeah,
vent
well,
it?
they're all yeah, definitely. Well, they're doing it. No, look at it. Right. So my first order will be first rank fire, second rank fire.
Okay, and which is the target for which unit is the target for that order?
We will go for Stormtrooper Unit B.
Stormtrooper Unit B. Okay, so I would like you please to make a command roll.
I'm gonna like quick draw my hat.
Okay, so you'd like to quick draw your commissar's hat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not my hat. Like my helmet's on a chin, my helmet's on a chin strap, so I'll just
No,
fucking
you
knock
say
off
you
my
left
head and
you
let
left
it hang
your
over
left
there.
chin your left chin strap unbuckled. Are you going to take your helmet off?
I'll just knock it off. Well, I'll put
Okay,
my hat
just
on.
knock it off and you put on your commander's hat. That's
Yeah.
okay, so you are now wearing your military insignia to give you a little bit of bonus to your command. Is it plus
Oh
5 or
yeah.
something?
Yeah. Not equals 5. Plus 5. Right. Okay. Okay,
Your
this is
first
my
rank,
first one to get it. Is it just a normal leadership test, or do I get any other bonuses?
I believe it's only +5 for. Oh no, you've got.
Do it, Arnold! Plus.
You've also got.
Fire!
You've got a comms officer as well. I was about to say, and he would give you another +5. That is which you brought in here. He's stood right beside you, so he's relaying your orders as well. And so that would
+5.
be.
I'll use 1 fate point to make it a +10 on my dice, and that'll bring it over the threshold.
Indeed, it will. So this this unit here is going to get this buff, and the next time they fire, they'll get in effect 2 shots. So it's Stormtrooper B.
And
I'm going to add a buff to them, so which you will use this buff. Okay.
I'm just going to run as fast as I can as well to the nearest entrance of my stuff, so I can get in the action and fire my heavy bolter. Otherwise, I'm missing out. I mean, like, what's
Okay,
that
well,
even
off you
run?
get then.
He runs fucking 24. He's fast.
Okay, you run, Arnie. Run to the front where you belong. You don't belong in this command room with these officers and paper pushers. You belong at the front. And as you get to the main door, it's crowded with troopers, and you just barge your way through them, knocking them out your way. These cowards who refuse to stand their ground.
16, 18,
Yeah, it's definitely getting a bit
20,
claustrophobic over there.
24. I just managed to make it there.
Okay.
That's my
All right.
Arnold's turn.
Arnie's turn. Yarm.
Jan is also going to run as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think that's right, isn't it? 4 times agility.
Well, actually, if you want, mate. I'm not certain. I forget. Let's have a look. So characters, cell 53, Yarn.
It'll tell you right at the bottom there, your run and movement area.
Yeah, it's on your character sheet. Yeah, your run is actually, no, your run's 24. So it's half
agility
is 4,
4
all is
plus
8. Charge is 12. Yeah, so it's 24 for the
All
run.
right, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done.
Hey, Yarn. The smell of fear, sweat is all around you. These fucking cowards, all jostling to get away. Okay. Yarn, is that your go?
Yeah.
The Tentaculat. Just gonna read out a little bit of bum fluff. Okay, so all right. Let's have a little look. I'll just need to scrap this bit of fluff because this is my Vent Bay fluff spiel. That's no longer required. Okay, so the Tentaculat, it's hovering. It's clearly diminished. It's been diminished by the tail of well-disciplined fire, but it's its overall emotional state doesn't seem to be even affected. It still feels nothing but contempt and anger for the foes that are arrayed before it. Now, it has also realized, it has made a connection. It understands now. The Tentaculat knows who leads Arnold's army. It hovers. It is now ready to put an end to this nonsense, and it will attack. It will attack every mind in the vicinity.
Oh no!
Shitting fuck.
So I'm going to add another.
Get them up.
I'm going to add another, let's say, boss ability into the combat. This one has remained hidden up to now, so I'll put it in here, and it's called In Your Mind. So every turn, the Tentaculat will attack the mind of every opponent in the battlefield. So every enemy must make a willpower test, Now, I have made a fuck ton of D100 rolls, but I think it might be more fun just let you make all the rolls anyway, for the squad to in your charge, rather than just consulting a list that I've already rolled. But there'll be a test for everyone. It's a willpower test. Now, if you pass, you may act as normal the next turn, but if you fail, there are various, let's say, effects or consequences for the failure, leading from like being stunned and paralyzed, or you might be possessed, taking damage, or if you fail by enough, your head will explode.
Yay!
Boom, boom. Let me hear you say.
So, this turn, I am going to ask everyone on the battlefield to make a willpower test.
Everyone.
So, yes, every foe of the Tentaculat.
Plus 20
nearby.
as well, global willpower.
Remember, everyone's got plus 20 for the high morale.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've got any other benefits as well. There are other ways of bolstering. I think some of your orders might bolster willpower.
Yeah.
Will
So,
miasma test help?
No, miasma test. No, that's not got anything to do with it. So, okay. So Arnold, that's failed by 1.1 degree.
Wait a second. I've just done it. I'm going to use another fate point to bang that up.
Okay. Yep. I see that. So you're going to use a fate point. Are you going to knock that off? Have you used 2 now? Is that right?
I've used 2 in the last few turns. I'll do that now.
Have you knocked
Can't
enough
you
to
pass,
catch it?
can't you pass it?
Cool. So
Oh,
Brown.
well,
You have to roll a 9 for each
Brown,
fate
I
point
think
you've used.
Oh yeah. That's a good point. Thanks, James. Thank you. Backup GM. When you use a fate point, I'd like you to roll a D10, Hayden.
Okay. I've got it twice to roll then, have I?
Just do it for this one. I forgot it the first time, mate. So that's fine. The fate point goes off. Okay, you've rolled for both. They both go off as normal. If you roll a 1, the fate point is not used. Or rather, it's consumed, but it has no effect. So the fate point is wasted. If you roll a 9, you get the fate point back. Okay? So you roll
Also,
twice.
like the blue potion perils don't happen on a 9. Is that they don't happen on a 9 and 10 potion?
That's because it doubles the perils. I'd probably half it, I would think. I hadn't considered that, James. I'd probably half it, so it's it still happens but on a 9, but not on the 10, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the probability is halved rather than completely.
Okay.
But you also, if you do remember, also you get resistant psychics, James. So you're getting another plus 10 to any sort of psychic attacks like this one. So
Ooh.
remember, while you wear that cloak, you get plus 10 to all psychic. You got psychic resistance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you pass with. I mean, to be honest, you're kind of spec'd for this one as well, James. So it's kind of a perfect combat for Yarn. But that cloak will make him even better at it. So you use your fate points. You've passed then, is that what you're saying, Hayden? So James has passed. Johnny's passed. I'm still missing dice rolls for the Dave's characters.
Yep, I was just letting you deal with everyone else. This is a psychic ability, yeah?
It's psychic ability.
Right, Kiyoshi gets plus 10 then. That's Kiyoshi. That's a fail. He will use his one and only fate point to re-roll that.
Okay.
Two degrees success.
Yeah, possessing Kyoshi at that moment,
Yeah,
that
you don't
particular moment,
know.
that would have been ideal. But anyway, never mind.
No, I really don't want you to do that.
Well, yes, I can see you. I can see that. I can understand.
Fucking not having my assassin. Quintius. Oh wait, do you get a plus 20? Did you say?
Yeah, base plus 20 willpower
Yeah,
for
so that would've-
everyone on. Basically, this is high morale. It's
Yeah.
like a global, a
Yeah, so
ship-wide model.
Kyoshi still would have needed to re-roll that.
Okay.
But it wouldn't have been as bad a failure. That's Quintius. Quintius will also re-roll. Oh, do I have to use a fate point? Do I have to roll a d10 for the fate points as well?
Yeah, and also for Kyoshi as well, please.
Yeah,
If on a
I'll
1,
do Kyoshi's now.
on a 1 it's wasted, and on a 9 you get it back. Oh, delightful. So the fate point, because of the twisting weaves of fate, Kyoshi fails by. It was only by 1 degree though, wasn't it? Or 1.9 degrees. It wasn't by. Yeah, okay, that's not as bad. So it wouldn't have been a possession. It would just be a stunning. So
Okay.
Kyoshi is stunned.
That's
for the next
Quintius's fate point.
Okay, what should we do for stunning? We'll go for that one then, I guess. So Quintus gets through. 2
Quintus
degrees.
failed.
I believe that is also a stunning.
Okay.
Ah, you're down to 1 character now, Dave.
Not yet, I'm not. This is this is Yuri. Yuri gets a +20. Would this be classed as a mind power?
Yeah, sure. It's definitely a mind power, right?
Okay, so he's got resistant psychics. He's also got strong-minded, which is a reroll.
Okay.
Strong-minded, foresight, tempered will. It's not a -20, so that's okay. So he gets a +30, +20 from global, and +10 from resistance.
Okay, so is it just Kyoshi and Quintus then who are stunned? Is that
Yeah.
right? Have I? Okay. And so you also take 1 insanity from that stunning.
Okay.
Is that all the? Oh, actually, I'm just going to move along as well. Arnold, keeping pace with you, is backup Benny. I'm going to move him along with
taught
you.
him how to jog with that fast, that chainsaw. Well done, backup Benny. I feel
Actually, no,
proud of you.
To be honest, I actually need to check his stats because I don't think he can keep up with you. He's going to try and keep up with you. Just give me 1 minute.
Just saying, you know.
All right. Well, no, I mean, you're right. You're right. It's let me have a look.
He's not the
I
fine
don't
figure
know,
of a man man he is.
I can't recall. And I mean, he isn't. He's probably not built for the long jump. Let me just have a look. Here we go. Back up, Benny. There you are.
Backup Benny's going to be with me forever now.
Yeah, he's only
Everyone's a
got.
big
Yeah,
fan.
He's got an agility. He's got an agility 2, so he only runs 12. So I'm going to run him. And he's got this chainsaw 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, yeah, he can't keep up. And he also starts wheezing as he runs.
Sweating like a pig in that black suit.
It's hot here, hot. It's too hot. It's too hot to be wearing galvanized rubber.
Does it smell like burnt bacon in wrapped leather?
Well, at the minute he's not letting his musk out of his. He's not letting his musk out. Of his
UPVC,
chest.
yeah.
I'll leave it to your imagination what backup Benny smells like. But no, he doesn't keep pace with you, Arnold. Very right. Thank you for my
Smells
backup,
like a game store.
Yeah. Thank you for my.
Smells
Thanks
like a
to-
40k tournament area.
Oh God! Oh.
Oh no. So yes.
They're reaching across the board and the armpit smell comes out. Why don't you wash more?
And then your opponent comes over to shake your hand after beating you on turn 2, and you notice there is a prawn in his beard. Oh.
And his hands are ridiculously clammy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like I feel like because I've got really dry hands and fat hands,
then-
when I shake hands with someone with soft hands,
And
I
then-
feel like I'm sucking the moisture out the hand
And
with
then-
my hand.
And then, Hayden, and then Hayden, his mum picks him up, and he's 36.
Anyway, I've just got to go catch a bus. My mum's taking me.
Yeah.
So back up Benny with his massive chainsaw idling over, wheezing, slowly follows Arnold as best he can. He looks a bit disturbed that he's been left behind so easily. But he does his best. His best is not good enough in this case. So thank you for that. I'm also going to make
After that
a...
later.
would you like to make a test for backup Benny?
Yeah, I'll find him on the couch
Hey.
right now.
He's in Cell 53's NPC followers. So it's in characters, Cell 53's NPC followers, along with the Orphean contingent, Alexa's tech formation, and Quintus's alternate personality.
What am I rolling for him? I forgot.
A willpower test, mate, at plus
Willpower test,
20.
20.
And he's quite good willpower.
Wow, he is actually. Fuck me, backup Benny's been through the mill.
Backup Benny is not phased by this floating brain. Okay.
You see, you haven't seen what he's seen in engineering. We really keep the ship going.
Free me.
All that, Luke.
people
that guy
walking
here.
with power packs into the reactor. Actually happened.
Cool. Okay, guys. I'd like a few more rolls for some of the important people, and then for the rank and file, I might just refer to some of my pre-rolls. Actually, now let's just have you guys do all the rolls. Let's fuck it. You guys roll the dice. But I'd like someone,
Okay,
please.
Stormtroopers.
Well, I'd like someone. Well, we'll start off with the. We'll kind of go up in order of rank. So, Lieutenant Hiroshima, I'd like him to test, please. It's in my mind, says Hiroshima.
Where's Lieutenant Hiroshima?
There's no specific one for him. Just roll D100, please. I haven't made a specific character sheet for him as yet. Maybe I will if he survives. Okay, so he's all right. Nathaniel. Nathaniel Blake, the data adept. Someone roll D100. 75. That is Nathaniel. Even though he serves no useful combat function, he is paralyzed. Okay, so that's the command squad. He's fine. Backup Benny's fine. Okay, Kyoshi's stunned. So these troops are already running. Right then, so I would like, please, for... We'll go now. I'm going to go in order from the top down, basically. So we've done the command squad. So I'm now at this unit of troopers. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
What
8,
troopers
9.
are they?
They are naval troopers. There are 9 of them who need to make a test. They're
Do you want me
testing
to, or
on.
is anybody else on it?
It's up to you guys. I don't want
I'm
people
on the
feeling
board.
up. Oh.
Yeah, I'll just start.
I
90
don't want
say.
people. I don't want people feeling left out. You know what I mean? Obviously, the combat's quite
Well, I
large.
mean, if
So,
someone wants to roll, just
yeah.
I'll
just
give
go
way
through
until
people,
like.
yeah?
But I'm keeping it going by just doing this.
That suits me just fine, mate. I'm just chucking it out
So
there.
how many more? You keep count.
So
just
we've
keep
got
count.
4 you've done, so I need another 5, please.
How many is that? I haven't been keeping count.
Okay, just that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's it, mate. So
That's it.
have a look. So we've got pass. He's got 1 paralysed. Pass. 2 paralysed. 3 paralysed. Pass. Quite well, actually. So 3 are paralysed. 1 of them is possessed. Okay.
I'm on Stormtroopers. If you want to do that.
Give me a second, mate. I'm gonna have to slow it down a touch while I.
Yeah.
need
No
to-
worries. I was just doing what I do in like mass combats on my game. It's like you do it, don't you?
Yeah, no, mate. I'm just
You-
gonna try and.
you're
I
asking
need
the
to
right-
update
you're
basically
asking
the
the right
status.
person here.
Yeah, cool. So I just need to keep this statuses up to date before I move on to the next one. So this guy here. What was that? Heard someone shout.
Aiden just went, hold on a minute, rup, and then vanished. I think he got sucked into the warp.
Possession.
He's defending his property. Right, well, I might take that opportunity to get a drink. Have a slight break while we go for this this big chunk of mind tests for Arnold's army. Right, I shall be right back.
Radio. Yeah, Jonny, on
Yo.
a couple of weeks back in my other game, my permanent darkish Heresy game.
Yeah.
There's a character called Zetrix, Zetrix Zeta 624C, who is a tech priest, and it's been hinted at that she's come from a rogue trader's ship, and she's ended up in the Inquisition, and she's got this macro hammer that's part archaeotech and part xenotech. And it was revealed the other night that she's from the Malevolent. She was previously with Lucius's crew. So I don't know if you remember, but about 3 years ago when Alan started his campaign or whenever it was, we had a scene between Inquisitor Lucius and Inquisitor Varak where they were exchanging things, and Varak gave him all the cast-offs, which was Quintius and Yarn and Alexa and everyone, and Arnie.
Yeah.
And the idea is that Alexa jumped ship. This Zetrix jumped ship there, and there's this scene that we had the other night where I was reading out the description of the ship that they were on. And it says, for you, Zetrix, it reminds you of some of the fancier locales of your former life. Captain Lucius's vessel was similar in its opulence, at least it was in the officers' quarters and the banquet halls where he entertained his guests. Deeper down in the ship, however, it was much like any other Imperial ship, save for the fact that it was clearly not an Imperial ship. And the other main difference here on the Burden, in compared to the Emperor's Grace, or the Malevolence, as it preferred to be called, is that you don't hear a strange disembodied voice calling you daughter constantly. So I've basically made her into like a precursor to Alexa, like one of the previous tech priest daughters that has managed to get away from the Malevolence. And all that is without knowing whatever Alan's got fucking planned for you. I don't know any of that. I just thought I'm going to use that. I also had a Speyer reference. There's one of the other characters is Hostbound, which is like a background package where you can basically pick a load of really good skills, but you lose your memories because you've been mind wiped. And he's basically said, I don't want a backstory. Give me, just throw me a bone every now and then if you want, but I don't want a backstory. So that's what I've been doing. And he started to dream and he started to remember things. And he woke up the other night with the name Speyer rattling around in his head. So he's a former Hostbound. So he's been prepped to be a demon host, and he's got the name Speyer in his head.
No.
But
he's like a turd that won't flush that Speyer.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, the rest of the players have no idea who Speyer is. And when I read that bit out, I could just see Big Dave on camera just going, oh God, and rolling his eyes. It's like, I fucking killed this cunt already in one game. Am I going to have to do it in another?
Yep.
No, Speyer will not be making an appearance in that campaign. The two campaigns are very separate. I just like, the little hooks that connect them, but the stories are very different.
Oh, cool, man.
You're trying to lead Dave down a different path.
I'm just trying to drop him Easter eggs so he can be like, oh, I know that. Dave's like not going to fall for that. He knows it's not about that player character. He knows the whole plot is not about that. It's about St. Drusus.
St. Drusus, that motherfucker. I
Turning
remember him
from
for the Icanthus. Yeah, oh my God. For the Icanthus campaign. I still remember loads of information on St. Drusus. Fucking Imperial cunt.
He's always... he's basically Space Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, he went and liberated loads of planets.
Liberated
to a saint after he fucking finished his mission.
He did, yeah.
And I remember it. It's like the Icanthus is still in my head.
Well, it should be, because you are from there, and soon Mr. Pincher will be joining us.
It's been years since I've had to recall that, Dave.
I know. It's all rattling around in there, isn't it?
No, it's
never leaves.
It
never leaves, yeah.
The burden. I think we've spoken about this before, Alan. The burden of having a memory that can remember in detail shit you don't need to remember. Unimportant crap and rules for games. But when it comes to remembering something simple like where you're supposed to be at 9 o'clock tomorrow, not a fucking chance.
My last sent me out to get bread, but I bought beer.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to know my secret, Hayden? My secret to go into the shop and not forgetting. Like normal people write lists. Normal people write lists, don't they? I write songs.
Yeah, but I ain't got a lisp.
If Leanne says to me, "Are you off to the shop? Can you get me bread, tomato juice, butter, and wine?" I'll go bread, tomato juice, butter, and wine. 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 Then 10 minutes later, I walk in the shop and the voice in my head is
behind you.
Exactly. 10 minutes later, there's a voice in my head singing that song to me, and I remember everything on the list. And that's why.
The two lesbian main characters just keep it woken up for everyone to watch.
There's all the black people in it.
Yeah. There'll be a lesbian ginger and a lesbian black person as the main characters, and one of them will only have one arm.
Wait, Are we talking about me going to the
2025,
shop?
mate. It's 2025. It's
Are we
all good
talking
now.
about going to the shop, or are we talking about the latest Marvel film? I don't know.
It just merged together because you did a musical and I went to Disney.
Anyway, Alan, carry on with your game.
No, please. I'm fine. I'm eating nuggets. I know you. But anyway, please chat shit if you like, guys. That's absolutely fine. I'll just get one more nugget down me.
Bollock nuggets.
Mm, tasty donut.
Ooh, tasty whiskey.
Going for
I've
another
been
bite.
eating chicken balls. I never knew my chickens had balls.
Renads.
Can't be a good reball, can you?
Reebok. Ah, yes, yes. Some rebatter.
Reball.
I want some rebatter on everything.
Deep fried rebatter. Delicious. Okay.
It sounds so bad.
It's honestly, just anything, it makes everything worse, doesn't it? Just that little prefix.
Free milk.
As bad as rebatter.
Rebatter, yeah, that's
Rebatter just like wrong.
You know it's coming. You know it's coming in. You know you're gonna have because you got some
Oh.
chicken, haven't you? So
I'm gonna
got
overhear my
background
phone.
chicken
It's
with
gonna be laughed
rebatter.
out for it. Yeah.
There's no way I can resist introducing
Space Arnold's.
We've
When
got
we go off script 20 years on in the future, when we start the campaign, start in the back of Arnold's, Space Arnold's shop as a 60-year-old man. We need to save the world again. Put your
Okay, guys.
nuggets down.
okay, guys. We may have gone off on a minor tangent.
No.
So I will remind you where we're at. So the Tentaculat is using a passive ability. So it's a boss ability where it'll attack the mind of every foe that faces it. So far, it's not been quite as nice, I would hope, but we've still got a fuck ton more rolls to go. So this naval unit here has been the most seriously affected up to now. It's had 3 of its unit paralysed, and then one of the units has been possessed. Then we have this gun team here. Let's say twin-linked heavy stubber. The engineers. I'd like 1 roll for the engineer team.
One roll, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, willpower 40, that's pretty good. Plus 20, and go.
Okay. Engineers hold their nerve.
I still have about 10 minutes to go. Sorry.
Next up, it's the Inquisitorial Guard team. So I'd like Courtney to roll off for these. You've got 4 rolls to make. One of them being Sergeant Clam. So if you'd like to roll Sergeant Clam first.
okay. So
You can either use the character sheets for the Inquisitorial Guard, or you can just roll D100s. I believe Inquisitorial Guard are quite good. They have a base willpower of 40.
quite good
Plus
that.
20, plus 20 for the global modifier as well.
Oh, they look cool.
Yeah, Sergeant Clam likes his women in hot pants. Why? Because he likes them clam baked. Ah.
Oh, oh.
Sorry. Terrible.
Clam
You will.
rock.
That was.
More than one way. Sorry.
Ah,
I'm busy laughing about this. I shall.
funny.
Yeah, it kicks me, can mate. Oh no.
Willpower.
Imperial Guard is Inquisitorial Guard rather is paralyzed.
I'll roll D100 because it's easier.
Yeah, if you like. Whatever works for you, mate. So the next
Cool.
one is okay. Then Sergeant Clam. Sergeant Clam is what's it for? He's 60. He's paralyzed. And the last one is okay.
Cool.
Sergeant Clam's baked.
Okay, next up here, Sausage does not need to roll. Sausage is beyond such nonsense. We have now rolls for Stormtrooper Unit A, so I need 5 tests for these guys, please. Paralyzed. Pass. Actually, I should have moved these guys up. No, they ran. Pass.
What more
Two
did
more.
you say? 4?
2 more. There's
No.
the whole squad's alive. That one's a fail, so I'm paralysed. And a pass. Naval unit A. Let's have a look. We've got a total of 10 there. The whole unit is there in place. That's this squad here.
So roll, I'm on it.
Yep, 10 rolls, please. Pardon me. Fail. That's 1. Keep going.
Changing the bloody stat. My maths moved down.
I see. Ooh. Alright, just hold on one sec. Just once. Oh, let's hold on a moment. Just going to see what that. Oh, you can carry on rolling, but I'm going to see what that one does.
I'm only on 1 now. Let's go.
Yeah, you can't go in a minute until you. I'm going to have a look to see. 4 degrees.
How many guys have done? 5 or 6?
So I'll check in a moment, mate. But I'm just going to. One of the guards takes a strike to its mind, and he takes 11 wounds, which I think is just shy. Let's see what their wounds are at. So naval troops have only 10 wounds. So one of the troopers just drops down dead, screaming as blood sleeps. That's not a word. Blood sleeps from his eyes and ears and his nose.
Not blood sleep.
Yeah, it's the worst kind. Okay, so that's what that 4 degrees of failure does. We've just had one of the troops die. Then we got pass, fail, another paralyze.
How many more have we got to do?
Just give me 1 moment. I'm just going to
That's
catch
8
up.
you've got there.
8. Oh, thanks, so 2 more.
I did 2 more. Thanks, Dave. I mean, I really should have clicked on and looked at it.
It's all right.
I'm trying to keep it
I'll
going.
do all the work, Hayden. It's fine.
I was rolling for you. Honestly, it's doing an efficient job.
I've got a big long list of dice rolls. We could just put it over to that if you prefer, but I just thought you might prefer to make the rolls yourself. It's up to you guys. I've rolled.
I think I'm doing pretty
pretty
above average rolls anyway.
Good.
Of course you do. Of course you do above average on your dice roll. That's not up for debate. Okay, so that is the squad. One of them dies. Quite a few of them are paralysed. Next up, we have Stormtrooper Unit B. So these guys are first rank fire, second rank fire.
Anybody
We have
want
1,
me
2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5
I'll
of them.
do it. Yeah, first
If
one.
no one else wants rolls, I mean, well, welcome to share these rolls out, but Hayden's on the
Someone
ball.
speak up, or I'm just gonna do it because
You
it
may as
doesn't
well do
matter.
it if you
Randomised,
prepared.
isn't it?
I'm all right. I've got 3 characters on the go, so I'm not.
Cool, that.
I just don't want anyone feeling
Oh,
left out if they feel that they
well-
are. So speak up if you do want to have a
The
look at
stormtroopers did not get the look what the other troopers did.
Okay.
2. I think only 2 managed to do it. Only good at this one.
So have you rolled 5 times, mate? Is that your 5 rolls?
Yeah, I
in
think I
total?
have. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got pass. So we've got 2 passes, 1 paralyze, and then 2 possessions, I believe. I'll just double check the rules. I'll copy this as well. Edit. Put this onto a Word document so it's easier for me to see it. Right, so. Okay, so 2 of these guys are possessed. And they. So this guy. And one of them are paralyzed. They also take 1 wound, the guys who've been possessed. It's not a pleasant experience.
What's the next troops? I've got a few.
I think we've maybe got one. Just 1 second, mate. I think we've only got the engineers left. I think we've worked our way through everything.
I'm on engineers. Willpower plus
It's just
20.
one
One
test,
roll.
one test for the team,
Yeah,
please.
there we go. Done.
Done. So the engineers hold their nerve. Okay, so that is the Tentaculat's passive ability. So we'll have a go at that every turn. That'll be fun, won't it, guys? So the Tentaculat is now just gonna close his book. He's going to use his next power, so he's going to cast Lightning Storm. Spell automatically is passed. He's going to target at this unit in front of him. It's a blast attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's basically going to be, where are we? It's going to cast it here. Okay, so I'd like for this squad a series of dodge rolls. The area erupts in a kind of a warp. Actually, no, he's not going to do that. Jeez, they're just as bad. Let me just have a think about this. No, they're possessed. Yeah, so he's gonna do that. He's gonna attack this unit of naval troops. I would like a series of dodges to try and escape the blast. So this won't totally escape it, but it'll mean you take less damage. So we've got a squad of 10 here still. No, 9 here because one of them's had his head burst. So 9 saves should be scared, or agility saves. I don't have dodge either, so it's a half. So yeah, that's 1. One save. Oh dear. So I think we've only got 1, so I think all of them are taking full damage apart from 1. It does 3d10 damage with a 2 pen. Could be better. But that's still enough, I think. Let's see, we've got toughness 3 on these guys, and they've also got... Let's check their armor. Okay, so they've got flak armor. Flak's better against blast, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah, plus
Yeah.
1 against
Yeah.
blast, so 5.
So it's only armor 3 flak, so it's plus 1, so it'd be armor 4 against the blast. They've got toughness 3 as well. That's a total of 7 reduction, but it's got a pen of 2, so a total of 5 reduction. So it's 13 damage. Oh, that's a bit lackluster. So it does 8 wounds on them all, which is not enough to. It just seriously wounds each of the squad, but doesn't kill them.
This
Apart from the
turn.
one who dodged. This turn. They say the one who dodged takes 4 wounds. So 8 wounds to most of this squad. I'm going to put these wounds onto it now.
I feel like I'm running a side game down here, Alan, trying to be on it with your rolls.
It's all right, mate. There's no, we're not in a desperate rush, mate. It doesn't matter if we don't have to plough through it. I'm happy to
Oh, I wanted to
take
get this
our
bit out
time.
of the way. So I could
I think
stand and move myself in the heavy bolter position.
Okay. Well, I have to say, I hoped for better. I did hope for better. Okay, so that is the Tentaculat Psychic. I'm now going to control the possessed people. We've got a crowd control guy here. What's he going to do? He's surrounded by troopers. He's got a like a sort of suppression maul. He's going to hit a trooper who's directly below him, which is this one. So I'm over here now on this possessed crowd control guy. I'm going to do an all-out attack. Misses. Then we have here, there's 2 stormtroopers have been taken over. They get half action rather than full action. They're going to turn their bolters on their companions. So this stormtrooper is going to shoot his bolter at the stormtrooper right next to him.
You're not close enough.
Troll. So it's a plus 30. Does 7 hits.
No.
No?
Bolters are never full auto.
Oh yeah, sorry. So it's semi-auto only. So
Yeah,
it's,
so
it's,
some of
yeah,
them
very
are
good.
2
Semi-auto.
on
Yeah,
burst
it's
fire,
semi-auto,
some of
yeah,
them
yeah.
are 3. So.
Yeah, so the Bruggen ones are free.
Okay.
Stats for the weapon are also in the character sheet as well. It's 1 base hit and then another 3, so he does 4 hits
No,
against this stormtrooper.
it's only
No?
ever a maximum of the rate of fire.
Yeah. No, thanks, Dave. You're right. So maximum hit total of 3
I
hits.
don't think
Yeah.
it's going to matter, but I need to keep you straight.
Yeah, I appreciate, mate. Like I say, I'm also.
It does matter.
It's been
Dave,
quite a
it
long
does.
time since we've run a combat, right? Also, firstly in my game, full stop. It's been a long time since I've run a combat. So it's going to take me a while, and there's a lot of rules to be considered.
There are a lot of rules in Dark Heresy, to be fair.
A lot of rules, and then I add more rules.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, I'm guilty of that as well.
Okay, so I will go 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's going to be then number 3. See, it's tearing. So these guys are not going to crit because they're just spods. So we've got a total. I think you're right, Dave. So the first one's 14. So the only way this guy's going to survive it is he dodges.
Okay, is this Stormtrooper, yeah?
So
Yes,
I don't know how you're playing dodge, Al, but the way I've started to do it is if you get hit by multiple shots, you dodge. You dodge based on the degrees of success.
Yep.
So you dodge an extra attack for every degree of success.
Yeah, I like that, Dave. And like I say, in general, I'd like to keep the rules as short as I can, just because it makes it so much easier. So you have 1 degree of success, so you you dodge 1 shot, then, right?
Yep.
It takes 2 hits. So we'll say the first one is dodged, which was a 14. The second one is a 11, and the third one is a 15. So we've got 11 and a 15.
Right.
These stormtroopers wear carapace, so that's 6, I believe.
Yeah.
And a 4, that's 2 from the armor, and then I think it's toughness 3. So that'd be -5. So -5 reduction, so that'd be 6 wounds off the 11, or the 11 down to 6 rather, and then the 15. Yeah, the 15 will be down to 10, so it'd be a total of 16 wounds. I'm pretty sure is enough for a stormtrooper. I think they have 15.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. So it's 14 wounds for the stormtrooper. So this stormtrooper is just gunned down by his companion with a bolter from behind.
Frankie!
He thought he knew what he was doing.
He didn't.
So this stormtrooper here, the second one, is going to try the same maneuver, and it's going to try and execute the stormtrooper who stood right in front of
This
it.
gun's gonna jam terribly and blow his arm off.
What is this? What is this ineffectual witchcraft that's trying my game? You have no power here.
Yeah, but Alan, we all know he fucking does.
Well, I have to try, mate. I have to try and wrestle back control of reality. If I won't do it, then who will?
Oh,
You wrestled it back big.
I'm in your game now, Alan. I'm in your game.
The Matrix has rebelled against Hayden.
Had you
Too
gone
Hayden,
out,
your
much,
witchcraft.
Too much.
you're not the only one with
Pushed
magic.
too hard and reality pushed back.
Okay, so this one just he just goes for a clean single shot headshot in the back of the head, and yeah, that works.
Boom.
Okay, so 2 stormtroopers from Squad B have been executed by their own kind. That's taken the edge off this first turn for me a little bit, I suppose. So yeah, so that is the extent of the dominated troops. He's done his area of effect. That was fairly ineffectual. He's done. Oh, he also gets like a sort of free move. He gets to move 2 as a free action. He's just going to continue to drift towards you guys. He drifts over now. He's getting higher and higher as well. So he's kind of drifting above, out of melee range now as he heads towards the ceiling. Okay, so Tentaculat's flying that way. He's made a move. He's done his passive. He's done his primary psychic, and I've done the dominated troops. I think that is everything. That is the Tentaculat's go. That's turn 2. Top of round 3, guys.
Quite brutal.
Quite
Nice.
brutal, but But I thought it would be more brutal, Dave. Okay, so that's that. Top of the round is Kyoshi.
Yoshi's stunned, is he not?
He is stunned, so he misses his turn.
Okay.
Next up, it is Quintius, who is also
Quintius
stunned.
is stunned, is he not?
He is indeed, thank you. Lieutenant Hiroshima.
Hiroshima.
Hiroshima. Oh, you got really messy.
Hiroshima.
Oh, my God.
We all just went a bit racist all at once, didn't we?
Oh, it's my best accent.
No, but it's not racism.
This is trying.
No,
Why
it
is it
definitely was.
racism?
It definitely was.
It isn't.
Like,
Well,
he's
we're
being like a
trying-
foreign language
unless
is to ham it up.
It's the fact that
It's
we're
easy
trying to
to
be
understand.
another race doesn't make us be racist.
Yeah, but it was the intent behind it.
When we hate the Japs, that's when it's.
No.
And that's
No,
when-
no,
Only
I
if,
like the Japs.
I don't think that was racist.
All right.
No, flight
I
lies.
mean,
Oh, yeah.
That's
mirror,
racist.
mirror shoes. Mirror shoes.
Very sure.
Young women's
Just for the
underwear
record,
vending machine. Yes.
I remember watching that like after Transworld Sports.
That's
in the morning
close.
on Channel 4.
But if you do shady shit with vending machines, you deserve what you get, don't you?
My friend and his
Yeah,
wife
that's it.
recently went on a delayed honeymoon to Japan, and they spent a week in Tokyo and a week in Kyoto. And I said, while you're there, see if you can find out why Kyoto and Tokyo, are just a rearrangement of letters. And he went, what? I was like, well, Tokyo and Kyoto, they just, they both have the same letters in their name. And he went, holy fucking shit. It's like his mind was blown. And it turns out there is a reason for it. Because Kyoto used to be the capital in decades gone by, and when they built Tokyo, they made Tokyo the capital. So they literally just changed the name to sound like Tokyo. Sound like Kyoto. I was like, fucking hell, I was joking. There is actually a reason for it. Also, he didn't find a single pants vending machine.
I'm surprised we're not onto like Tokyo 2, Kyoto 2 by now. Christ, Godzilla hasn't wiped it out yet.
He said it was absolutely an amazing experience, though. He said it was an incredible place to visit.
Oh yeah,
I'd love to go.
And he said,
Looks amazing.
it's so clean, it's so tidy, everyone's like super friendly. They're like fascinated by you if you're taller than 5'6". It's and Stuart's like 6'2", so they were all like, "Oh, big white man!" And he went to watch a local band. He went to watch a band like the equivalent of my band in Tokyo, and they were a Metallica type band. They sounded like Japanese Metallica, and he sent me some video footage of them. They sound like Metallica, but with a Japanese guy singing. And like this guy was like, "Oh, you play a band, you big drummer, yeah, sure." And he's like just like the friendliest Japanese guy ever. They all fucking loved him. So now I'm going to Japan.
Yeah, but you're not tall, Dave.
Hey, but I'm taller than your average Jap, so that's enough. I'm 5'9"3/4, Hayden. I'll have you know.
You have to go play big man, are you? I don't blame you.
I am so big compared to you little slitty-eyed cunts.
Yeah.
For the
I feel
record,
like that
guys,
I feel like that when I
everyone-
go to North Yorkshire. I'm like 6 foot and I go to North Yorkshire and everybody's like, these seaside towns are tiny. Oh, what's happened to the height? Why can I see above most people's heads?
You don't
Bit of
need to be
roadie.
tall when you've got other qualities like
Tallness. Like smallness.
I can shuffle cards really well. Anyway, moving on.
Honestly, like, I've grown up with mates which are always taller than me, like Ben and Jonathan and fucking the massive.
I long ago
in
got
man,
over the fact that
in
most
man
people are taller
sizes,
than
they
me.
are massive.
But I am also
I was the
average
shortest
height
man in the
for my
group.
age. I mean, me and Al are
I
pretty
thought
much the same height, I think.
I'm 5'9" and
7'8".
10.
I mean, I don't
think
really
I'm
give a shit.
technically, I think I'm technically taller than you, and I think
You
my
maybe are.
my curls. No, but I'm 5'9", 5'9". So
Yeah, I'm sure me and
I'm,
you are about the
actually
same
the
height.
tallest person in this group at the moment. That's ridiculous.
Oh,
They've only hit the 6 foot mark.
Yeah, you're not even that tall by modern standards, are you? That's the
I know,
daft thing.
no, exactly.
All the
exactly.
young lads, all the
Easy,
young
yeah.
lads we have coming through work, every single one of them is over 6'3". It's fucking mad. They're all really tall. Leanne's brother's 6'7".
Fucking Dutch are really tall as well. They're like,
Yeah.
as a country, they're all bloody lanky buggers. So.
Yeah, but they're not
Anyway,
hard
guys.
like they're not
Anyway,
hard like
guys.
the Northerners, are they, Aiden?
Okay, just want to say for
I
record,
know,
for anyone who's
no.
watching out there, who's watching this recording, we have nothing against the Japanese
No,
people.
we
or
genuinely
people
love
from
the
North
Japanese.
Yorkshire. No,
I'd
we're
love
not
to. I'd love
racist.
to go
No, we
there.
do have
I love
something against
anime.
North
And
Yorkshire.
I'd
No, fuck
love to
you.
go to North Yorkshire.
Fuck
as
you,
well,
Alan. We
you
hate the
know.
North Yorkshire people. Yeah, they're all pricks.
Right.
Yeah, don't go north of the Humber.
Never go north
Okay,
of
guys.
the Humber. Carry on.
It's the wrong
Not
side,
across
of the,
big
wrong side of
water.
the river. Everyone
My
knows that.
Uncle Brian went
A
north
body
of the
of
Humber
river
once. Came back with
Divides
one
us
eye.
Vikings from the cave dwellers.
We're in common with the North, and we do this.
Exactly. I love
Okay,
the
guys.
Geordies. Personally.
I would like to bring your attention to this game that we're playing,
Oh, what?
and we are going to
Oh,
get
yeah.
back into the combat.
Oh yeah,
So
let's.
we've mostly been skipping through Dave's characters. Lieutenant Hiroshima is going to attempt again. He's going to attempt to do some orders. So he's going to. This time we'll try to. Let's have a look at my orders, which I've forgotten them such. Well, wait, first rank fire, second rank fire. Okay, so he's going to try and bolster Johnny's unit. He's going to use bolster troops. Let's see. It's in my mind, says Hiroshima. And he fails again. Hiroshima's just losing it. I think he's actually he's failing to do any orders, just starting to babble to himself at this moment. In fact, I'm just going to have Hiroshima do nothing for this turn. Let's see, we've got a medic here. Medic can't do very much. That's it. So we've got gun servitor up next. So Lieutenant Hiroshima seems to be losing his mind to the Tentaculat. Who is taking control of the servitor? We've got this one up here. I believe it is Hayden who's been doing this before.
Oh, sorry, I'm in there. Just trying to get a really cold beer.
That's quite right. Don't blame you, mate. That seems like a terribly sensible idea.
Yeah, I've had it in the freezer. Bit of an inches. Cider's best in the freezer.
Oh, yeah. Nice bottle of inches. Can't go wrong, mate. Big. I'm surprised you don't get pissed and accidentally stand on them, mate.
I don't. It's my mate, that guinea pig.
Yeah.
It's my Bezzy Garden mate.
Is he?
Yeah.
Guinea pigs are they're good lads, aren't they?
They are. I mean, like, if you don't bother... Yeah. If you
Good on a
don't
stick
bother
with some
trying...
barbecue sauce, I heard.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, that's low. That's fucking
Low, man. It's
Like a guinea pig.
fucking just.
Oh,
it's just another
no,
meat, isn't it?
I know, it's another me. I understand you.
It's just like rabbit from what I hear.
They do monkey babs, don't they?
Yeah,
In,
got a bit more meat on
Peru.
it than rabbit now.
Yeah. I was watching this thing about in Peru where they have the guinea pigs living in with them, and they don't eat white guinea pigs because they take all the curses away and then they set them free with the curses.
Ah, guinea
then
pig
it's-
racism.
Ah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
You-
I think if you're a white guinea pig, you're blessed. It's not going to get you.
The animal kingdom reflects humanity at times, you know.
Okay, guys, I just want to say to anyone who's watching out there, we don't believe. Let's speak for the group. We don't believe.
I'm not doing everything in air quotes, Alan. I'm not putting /sarcasm
Wanna make
before everything I say.
Just want to make sure. Just want to make sure we're very clear to all our hundreds of viewers.
Yes,
on this
which
video.
is basically you and Hayden.
Our hundreds of viewers. I love you all.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you
He,
fucking
he will,
suck
he
at the
will,
same
he will
time.
wank you off if you go around his house as well.
Have you seen how
been
bracing
hating that
my
on the
hands are?
Yeah,
Have
that's
you?
his
why
hands,
some people are into that.
see
Right,
those
right,
big-
right.
Yeah, well, that's it. Well, you know, whatever floats your
All
boat,
right.
mate.
I mean, if
You
I'm,
want those big,
turn me an extra
hairy
buck.
knuckles.
I mean, we're in a world of austerity right now.
Wait,
It's,
stop.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just remember.
Come
just
on
remember,
over.
Just remember, we're playing a game. We're playing a game.
I've lost control, Dave. It's
Yeah,
too
you
late
have.
to try and
Well,
bring
let
it
me-
back.
I'm
We've
gonna
got
help
to
you bring it
let it. We've got to no. We've got to let it just play
Let
it out.
the
Let it
madness
get
run
out.
its
Just
course.
let them get it off them chest. You know, all this.
No,
hairy
them.
knuckle
I'm
wanking
definitely
and,
a part
I
of
mean,
this.
like, I can direct it as it comes. You know what I mean? It's all right.
Okay,
Don't
right.
have to hit the chest.
even I've lost. We're on a. Oh, what is this on about? What's going on here? Tentacular bliss skill. That's what I roll. Okay, so yeah, I'd like, please, if you'd be so kind, to this servitor gun crew managed by the engineers. It's up here on the stairs with the rest of his army, all bolstered together in one big lump. You've got a heavy stubber here, twin-linked heavy stubber, servitor that's been run by these engineers. Would you like to shoot? And if so, would you care to roll a dice? Is anybody
Oh, yes, I
there?
would. Sorry, that's
Yeah.
about me. I was
What?
too busy thinking about rough hands and
And calluses.
I was shooting on willpower and yeah.
Hey, shooting, yes.
Shooty.
Oh, shooting. Okay.
Okay.
Let's get the willpower screen off, and then what's my bonuses, please?
So it is half range, large target.
20.
20.
Plus 20 for twin linked. 40.
You doing what? Nice. Okay, so before you roll any damage, I'm going to roll for the secondary shield. The Tentaculat saves, and it displaces. To copy. There's all these bloody dots everywhere. Dots everywhere. I've accidentally been drawing circles all over my map.
Oh yeah, when you're accidentally in pen mode instead of select mode, and you end up like, why can't I select anything? Who's been graffitiing? Oh yeah, it's me.
It's me. It's making it.
How tall is the hangar? Like, how many squares tall is the
Average
hangar?
height, 5'9".
It's about yay big, Johnny.
So in any case, like, I've got an idea. So
So let's see. That's 1, 2, 3. I would say it's about 12 meters tall.
okay.
So quite a high ceiling. So where are we? Copy. So yes, the Tentaculat displaces. There now appears to be 2 Tentaculats. I shall just roll a dice in secret. So the gun servitor, the bullet seemed to pass straight through it. Lucky. I just need to roll another dice, but I need to do it in secret, so I just do a GM roll or find a dice. My dice, they're all elsewhere. Excuse me. One moment. To roll something. Okay. That's the servitor, gun servitor. Next up, Courtney.
Okay. I'm gonna cast float on myself.
Float, eh?
Yeah.
Try this. See if I can get.
Turn into an ice cream.
Okay, I need to check the rules flat in just one moment, please.
Side rating 1. How do I do a psychic test?
It's. Would you like me to deal with this, Al, while you're?
Yeah, please do.
doing other
Please do.
stuff?
I'm just trying to
Okay,
get
so
these circles off. It's messing with my
Courtney-
OCD somewhat.
Courtney
Is
has
that what it is?
several
I see what
psi
it is. Yeah, I know what it is.
rating levels. I don't know what
Yeah.
Courtney's psi rating is. It should be on your character sheet somewhere.
I think it is 3 off the top of my head.
Okay,
Yeah.
so each psi rating is a D10 that you can roll when you
Yeah.
cast the power. But obviously, the more you roll, the more chance of popping a perils you have. And what you
Yeah.
need to do is roll some dice, add those numbers together, add your willpower bonus, and get more than the threshold of float.
Okay, I don't know what it is. But,
Which I'm
Should
going
be
to
on the
find it
number.
for you in a moment. I think it's quite low.
Yes,
Float is
relatively
8.
minor power.
So
It's all
you
about the
need-
style again. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna go and get a can. I'll be right back, guys.
So threshold is 8, Johnny. So you need to get more than 8, or 8 or more, rather, which is willpower bonus plus however many D10s you want to throw at it, up to 3 maximum. But
Okay, so
remember, 9s and 10s are triggering perils right now.
yeah. So I'm just gonna use 1d10.
Okay, so roll a D10. I don't know if I can see Courtney's sheet. I should be able to.
7 plus
Okay, so 7
plus
plus your
3 psi
willpower
rating.
bonus.
plus 3, plus 5, I think, for a willpower.
Yeah, and yeah, so it's passed definitely.
Yeah,
I feel like there's other stuff Courtney has, but I can't remember and I can't.
it
see
does.
her
It
sheet.
does. But I just want to basically rise up in the air first of all,
Oh wait,
and
I've
for
got
half.
it.
Yeah.
I haven't got it. No, I can't see her sheet. I thought she had maybe a couple of other bits and pieces. But yeah,
does,
so
she
that is in my opinion a casting 7 plus 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Plus-
8. So
yeah,
you can only move up and down while under
Yeah.
the effects of this power. You cannot rise higher than 5 meters per turn. You can use this power to stop yourself from falling,
Yeah.
but you must succeed -10 willpower test.
So she's basically rising up off the stairs, and then she's going to shout, "Open fire!" That. And pot, and then pot, and then
Uh-huh.
and then start shooting at one of the tentaculars. It's split to two, yeah.
Okay, so there appears to be two. They appear identical in every way, even down to the the minutiae of how the tentacles are floating.
Yeah, so it's
Which
gonna be this
one would you like?
one.
Well, I would like you. Well, first of all, when you say, you give like a sort of shooting order to your squad, I'd like you to make a. I assume you're actually going to use an order as a free action to try
Yeah.
and, let's say, first rank fire, second rank fire. You mentioned before.
Yeah.
So would you like to make a roll for that? That is a commander roll.
Which is
It's in your basic
Left-hand
skills.
side column of the skills.
Yeah. It's not very good.
It's not great. You're never spec towards command, but you've still got the option to have a go at it.
Got an Aquila cap. Does that count?
I'll have a look. Might well do.
No. Nobody listens.
You're just like, they're just doing their own thing. But at least
Yeah.
you're having fun ordering around. I'm just going to check what your cap is. I'm afraid your cap doesn't appear to have any benefits, but
Okay.
I might come to that in another time, mate. But at
Okay.
the minute, it grants nothing.
So
It might grant one fellowship or something like that. I don't know. So if ever you're one fellowship away from a pass, we'll talk
Nice.
again.
So we've
Yeah,
got,
so you failed to order them, and that's a free action anyway, so it don't cost you.
Yeah. And the psychic test is a half action, is it?
It depends on the psychic powers. So this
Float
one's
is a half action.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I'm just going to use my other half action to open fire with a mastercrafted bolter at this one.
Okay. And you're
Not
floating above. You're floating above your
Yeah.
colleagues to do so.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're aiming at the front one.
Yep.
It is half range and a large target, so you'll be at plus 20.
Ooh. Cool. That's 20.
Plus 30 if you go single shot.
Yeah, I've got a single
yeah.
shot.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you fire a single perfect shot at the lead tentaculat, and when the bullet pierces its brain, it just goes straight through it, and the tentaculat seems to vanish, as if it is made of nothing but mist.
Ah, very good. That's not the real one.
It's apparent. It's apparent to everyone. Apparent to everyone who looks that is not the real one. So, okay, that is Courtney.
Cool.
Oh, is that Courtney? You've done.
Yeah, I can't do anything else. He's just gonna float.
Yeah?
And, yeah.
Cool, but you're looking very cool while you do it as well.
That's what. That's what I thought I'd go for. I'm like, I'll do that.
Yeah, Courtney's gone full fucking mental psychic. I like it.
Yeah. I think I know where she's going with this as well. I think I know what Courtney's got in her mind now as well. I think I can predict what Johnny's.
Yes.
Okay, Yuri.
Okay, Yuri. So who is routing near Yuri right now? Who's fleeing the battlefield?
Where is Yuri?
Yuri's on the stairs near
Oh, yeah.
Courtney.
So there's a load of troopers who are fleeing past. There's a squad of naval troops.
Yeah, let's go for them. I'm gonna go. Cowards, do you want to live forever? Die in service, you dogs, or die by my hand. I'm gonna execute one of them.
Okay, so I'll knock off one of the troopers. And I'll take off a bolt shell as well,
Yep.
please, when you execute. Yeah, you execute one of them. Let's just see. Let me just check the stats on this one. Yeah, so that rallies the squad. It's an easy one.
Sweet. That is them rallied, and then
Actually,
for...
sorry. I need you to make the command roll first before that to
Oh,
go
okay.
off. Okay. Still need a roll of some kind.
Straight
Say
command roll.
Yeah. Straight command roll.
There we go. 4 degrees
Yeah, so as I
success.
said, you basically just execute one of them, and the rest of the squad rally automatically.
Okay, and then for the rest of his turn, he will run. He doesn't have a great run because he's got a bit of a peg leg going on, so he's going to start limping and hobbling towards the combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, there. That's where he finishes. That's him. That's Yuri done.
Yeah, fair played to Yuri. Okay, so we're on to the troops now. Naval Squad Base. This is the newly rallied squad. What would you like to do with these guys? They're mostly around here. You've got some of them which are paralysed. There's 3 of them here that are paralysed. One of them that's turned. So that leaves one of them's been executed, and Jeff was headburst. So that leaves 4 members of his squad.
Shoot the one what's
What are they to do?
possessed. Shoot the one what's possessed.
Okay, you've got 1, 2, 3 of them have shotguns they can shoot. You can
Yeah,
fire 3
we'll do
shotgun
that.
shots, actually at point blank, so we'll just move him there as well. So just execute your fallen, your possessed colleague.
Yeah, is that plus 30?
Yeah, plus 30 for point blank.
Single shot.
If you're
is
not
that
with us, you're with the Tentaculat.
plus 40, point blank range. Shit, what's that then?
It'd be, you do a ballistic skill test at plus 40. So there's a character sheet for naval troops. Aha! We can just stop there, mate. I'm just going to let you, in the interest of speed,
Yeah.
I'm just going to let you execute this guy. So this squad turn around and just execute the one, one who got possessed. So that's Naval Squad B. We're on to Stormtroopers A. So let's have a look at these guys. There is, one of them has been paralysed. 2 of them are up here. And 2 of them, I think, let's see, 2 of them are down here. One of them took some damage. So yeah, so this squad's pretty dispersed. You need to try and bring them back into some sort of coherency. Yeah, they've got bolt. Do you want to bring these 2 ones up here closer to the front, or
Yes,
the
please.
2 ones? Yeah, so I'll move these ones forward. That leaves you with 2 to shoot with. Where would you like them to shoot?
Tentacular, which is there.
Tentacular. So you've got 2 to shoot. They are at point blank.
Are
Semi.
the naval or stormtroopers?
Stormtroopers. There's 2 stormtroopers.
Front line fire, second line fire.
That's the other one. The Stormtroopers B had that command, and they mostly got possessed. So
Okay, so
yes, these are firing once each. Ballistic skill test?
semi-auto.
Yeah, semi-auto.
Yeah, semi-auto.
So a point blank large
30.
target. So it's a plus 40.
Plus 40. Yes. First one hits, and the second one. We'll do the same again.
Okay. They both hit. I shall roll the secondary shield save. Saves. Again, the same thing happens. It appears as if another Tentaculat has appeared.
Sorry,
Yes,
did
the
I hear
shot
my name?
flanked. No. So what's happened here is the stormtroopers have opened fire with their bolters, but again, the shots seem to pass straight through, and now there are 2 Tentaculats where there was 1 before. Again, same principle, same thing. It's I shall put the secondary shield into your. I shall put the description of his shield into your handout as well. If you're interested, it's in the combat section in the handouts. Oh, excuse me. Stormtrooper B. Unfortunately, there's no Stormtrooper B left apart from the possessed ones. Oh no, there is one. There's one here, and he's got first rank fire, second rank fire. So you've got 1 Stormtrooper who can shoot. He gets 2 shots. He's got successful order on him. Where would you like him to shoot? The Tentaculat? And if so, which one?
The first Tentacular.
You say the
It's fine.
first. What do you mean? by
The
that?
one, what the original.
Original. So this one here, you mean? Okay.
Mhm.
I'd like you to roll to hit, please. It's a +4-2 we decided, didn't we? Unless you do. Okay. +4-2. Okay, so that stormtrooper opens fire at this tentaculat, which vanishes into mist.
Okay.
So after that, Naval Troops A. That's this squad here. They've taken quite a bit of storm damage. They are badly hurt, but their morale is still high. They still live. They're still here to fight. You have a squad of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 with shotguns that can shoot.
Well, we'll roll them then. Point blank here.
Yeah, I can.
Move
We'll
them into
what we'll
point
do,
blank.
we'll make a half move, and then they'll all be at point blank range.
What's that? Live target, point blank, +40.
Okay, and then is it single shot for a shotgun? So that'd be +50, right?
Yep. How
What
many did you
opens
say?
up?
5?
5.
I think you said 5.
I did say, oh yeah, 5 here. Go. We got that's 4. Just or is it 4? Oh, no, that's not 4. That's 3.
Yeah,
3
that'll
so
be 5.
1, 2. Okay, some good rolling there, Tex. But again,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a save on the secondary shield. Good old
What?
displacer field. Good old displacer field never lets me down. Okay,
That
again,
applies,
same sort of thing. Sorry?
that applies for the whole unit then.
Yeah,
That's
that's for the whole
nasty.
unit. Okay, so there's now 2 of them. Again. And
I don't like this.
believe
Don't like it.
Okay, so after the troops, it is Arnold.
But I'm just gonna hit missed.
Well, that's up to you.
Ah.
That's not a given. Just pick the right one.
Well, I'm gonna go for the one what is still there. One what?
Pick the right one, Hayden. It's under the cup. Showing you 2 cups.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going
Pick the left cup or the
for.
right cup.
Last time it was one what displaced out. I'm gonna be the one what like was shot at originally. Okay.
I have no idea what that means. Do you want to pick the left one or the right one on the screen?
Which one did the shoot up first?
The one on the left is where it was, and the one on the right is where it was displaced.
I suppose there's
But
2
from
ships
the
there.
pattern of last 2 attacks, I'll tell you that it seemed to make no difference. It doesn't seem to act logically which one is the real one and which one is the.
Yeah, I'll shoot the one what I can
Shenanigans
see.
of the
So,
warp kind.
so it's
Left or
gonna
right?
right.
If you want to know, guys, I'm rolling a dice, and it's one.
I thought that was what you were
Yeah,
doing. That's exactly what I
I'm gonna
would do.
go for right. I'm gonna go for right, and
Right one.
and he's going full auto.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Full auto. Roll to hit, please. It's a plus
I don't even know where
20.
Arnie is.
Plus 30. He's on the.
Oh,
He's
on the
here.
stairs.
So it's plus 30. So it's master.
And it's gonna
crafted.
shout first round, second round fire to whatever unit's good. While he does this.
Okay, so you're shooting at the one at the right. Is that right?
That is right.
Okay. Vanishes into mist. Doing this far too much. And I'd like. Okay, so your orders. You've got up to 3 orders to make. Who would you like to order?
I'd like to order
And you're wearing your special hat.
yeah, the big unit.
The big unit. So what? This one here.
Yeah.
Okay. So the large unit of mostly they're damaged, quite a bit damaged, but they are. No, they've still got the most weapons to bear. So you'd like to order them first rank fire, second rank fire. I'd like you to make a
Yeah,
command roll,
I
please.
pass with 2 rolls of success.
Okay, so these guys all get double shots. So that's one order.
Yeah, that was without my +5 in. That's why I say 2.
Cool. I shall just give me a sec, mate. I'm just gonna have to put this buff on, which take me. Oh, fuck off. Fuck you, dude.
Is
Fuck
there
off.
another order called Bring It Down?
There is.
Yeah, there's one like that. Yeah, that kind of makes everyone better against one target. So that's a good one to put on the Tentaculat. Kind of basically buffs everyone's blitz skill against it. Might have another effect. Let's have a little look. Where are we? Just 1 minute while I catch up with this status.
Instead of my ballistic thing, just
You've got got 3 orders, mate. So you've used 1, so you can still do that as well if you wanted.
okay. Free orders.
You get 3 orders
Wow.
per turn. That's because you're in charge.
Okay, I'll try the next one. Kill it with fire. No, I didn't know what I was on about.
Okay,
And
you could do
can-
it again. You can do it a second time if you want. That's fine.
I'll shout it again. Kill it with fire! Oh.
Okay. It seems too complicated to order your troops to concentrate firepower on the big floating brain. They're a little bit confused by all this kind of teleporting around. Which one's the real one? It's yeah, perhaps putting them off their game. But you have got first rank fire, second rank fire on this squad. So that is
Tentaculat.
okay. That one. Hey guys. So that is your shot, your orders. Is there anything else you want to do, Arnold, or is that your go?
I can't do it first.
Whatever you can do
I've
anything
shot an
more.
order.
Whatever you can do. Maybe just talking. That's the only thing you can maybe do as a free action.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah. Yes.
Wasting time. Okay, some good RP we've got going on here, guys. Let's move on. But I want you to know I'll be giving you a bonus XP for RP there. You know.
Perfect.
After Arnold,
Nice improv.
it is Yarn.
That raring speech you did, you feel empowered.
He's so motivating. He's Mr. Motivator. Okay, so Yarn, are you with us? I'm just gonna...
Push forward, Magic Mike.
Nasty though, like the warp is giving me the fear. Let's. I'm not sure whether to get closer or just to
Come closer.
or to shoot it. Seems. You know, you're giving it a toughness 1 now.
I have, yes.
Yeah. You know, like it's willpower versus toughness. If I was.
Don't worry, James. I'll still probably use its shields against you or something or other. So I'm not going to let you kill it on just. It's basically that. It's not against Crush, is it?
Fucking
Yeah.
Versus toughness.
burn it, Yarn. Just fucking.
Let's see how it
burn
goes.
it.
So
Crush
what'll
it
probably
into a
happen here-
tiny ball.
I mean, if you can crush it, James. Just give it a go. But yeah,
And
it's basically a floating sack. It's got no real. You know,
Oh,
I mean, it's just
So,
a
um,
floating
Kill
brain
the
with
scrotum,
tentacles.
Yarn.
It's like a squid. When you take away its psychic
Scrotaculat.
defenses, when you take away its psychic defenses, it's just like a,
I've just
like a
just been-
gland.
it's got
I've just been told off
I
by
mean,
my
like-
wife for yelling "kill the scrotum." James, she's asked me to shut the
Right.
door if I'm going to be so loud.
God knows what my neighbours think of me. The world.
My neighbours
Paper
hate me anyway. So
Yeah, the world's a paper thin.
break it. Crush
Okay,
it.
so what would you like to do? I mean, let's say Crush is definitely a valid tactic.
Well, it's only 10 meters for a start, so I won't be able
Well,
to.
I mean, I'll tell you how it'll probably work, James. It'll probably just use its secondary shield against that, which is like a displacer field, and it might
Yeah.
just teleport away, just the same as it has with the others. But if you get past the secondary shield, something will happen.
And is
maybe
the
killing it, or
secondary
maybe
shield,
going down to a different shield. I don't know.
Well, yeah. Does the secondary shield work against? Is it like multiple projectiles to get one save?
Yeah, so how I've been playing, it's basically when a whole squad's firing, it's getting one save, and either they'll all hit or they'll all miss. So that's how it's been working.
Okay. Speak well, anticlimactic, but
What you could do is throw Yarn at it, throw Arnold at it.
I can't move living things with telekinesis, or I was just going to push it down from the top of the roof because it's only 40 kilograms. Fuck off.
Kill Arnold, throw him at it, then bring him back to life.
I mean, technically, it's not alive, is it?
I mean, it is technically alive. Just I don't know what kind of life, but it's definitely alive, James.
Does it respire?
Does it have a respiratory system, Alan?
No, technically not alive.
I think you'd have to do an
living in life.
Look,
you'd have to
just
do an
give up now,
autopsy,
Alan. James is going to find a way to like cheese.
No, I'm just going to walk forward and I'm going to fire a
guys,
pulse at it as I do.
The thing is, if you can get past these shields, it's got, it's basically be killed by anything. But the shields are there still, and I'm still going to roll a shield save. Right. Whatever you use. So, but you can just squash it with your fucking crush. But you can have to. It's the same thing with heavy bolters and all the other attacks. It's going to get this shield roll. But when you get past the shields, there's nothing there. It's got no defenses whatsoever. It's just a floating with tentacles, man, and a beak.
So let us just fire a single force bolt at it because
Okay, a single force bolt.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's so efficient, James. So efficient.
Pew! There you go.
Nice.
4
Okay.
plus.
Okay.
Oh yeah, brilliant. Yeah. 10 is my bonus, not the other way around.
Yeah, I was just about to go. Yeah, but I realised what you got
there. It fails. It say. I shall use a fate point to re-roll that.
Fucking Galen.
Beast it.
He's now used.
Force saves.
He's now used 2 fate points a session.
Can't fucking re-roll everything. Just fucking hit it. Just pile the pain on.
Okay, so it's one of its places. I am just going to copy, and then I shall roll a d6 to find out which one is the true one.
Any chance you could pop up the turn order, please, Al?
Yeah, of course. So turn order, we're on to Yarn, and I've actually lost the So actually, at the end of the turn, it's a Tentaculat. He is on initiative 0. So after Yarn, it is a Tentaculat. Because I've deleted him multiple times, he's at.
I know he's at the top.
Now. Yeah. I'm going to. He's right at the end, let us say. So I'm going to use that one, add him to the turn order.
Oh, can I just say as well, like on my turn, can I say, Courtney, what you mean by engage it in its own mind?
Thanks, James. Courtney, because I love it. It's one of my favourite things to give like critical information to.
It's always Jonny, isn't it? It's always Jonny that gets the
I
critical information in all
the
campaigns. And
away.
Johnny's got ADHD brain, so it never really gets anywhere.
It's great. It's just a joy.
It's beautiful.
Lost in buffering.
It's like the universe has a running joke that we're all privy to. There's a secret. Jonny has it. Fuck
that's
it.
That's no doubt the case.
I've already forgotten it. Sorry, guys. It may have saved us all, but.
Yeah, but you don't always forget it. What happens is 6 months down the line, you go, wait a minute.
That's it. It's a joy to see your mind at work, Jonny. I shall say that.
It is. The things that he does remember is like equally. It offsets the shit he forgets, without a shadow of a doubt.
Thank you,
okay, guys. So the end of this turn.
Appreciate your patience and understanding.
We're all here for the same bullshit, right?
Yeah. God, I'm so sweaty, guys. It's fucking. Are you guys sweating?
I might get naked. Hang on.
This is really dark heresy.
Terrible smugglers.
Is that a third nipple?
Scaramanga.
That's Dave's new name now. I know we only call him Scaramanga. And...
No. My dad, literally, honestly,
What?
my dad has 4 nipples.
Oh, look at that.
Like,
Son of Scaramanga.
That's just greedy.
it's like, oh, it's 4th or 5th rib or whatever.
Somebody walking around with no
He's
nipples
got, like,
somewhere.
just a tip
I'm
top,
thinking,
he's got a whole
why?
nipple.
Why did some guys get overlooked?
It's not a whole nipple like Scaramanga, but he has like the tip of a nipple just on
So
the
the
4th
tip-
and 5th rib, both sides.
Well,
It's
I
really
was
weird.
about to say on the end of his nose.
Yeah, my brother used to call him Scaramanga.
They've just revealed his abhuman heritage.
Well, yeah.
See my shirt
Fatal.
tattoo now.
When did you get that?
And
They had
done
it
when
for
I
2
was
days.
18. I was very drunk.
I don't think I. Okay.
No,
so stay
sorry,
on it.
Dave.
I don't care. I'm hot. I'm sweating. I'm naked. It's fine. I'm definitely wearing underpants though.
Sweaty pants.
I don't believe you. You're like a news presenter. You never wear pants.
Well, let me just stand. No. It's not.
Ah.
Okay, guys, getting back. We may have gone off on a tangent. That's not like us to
Oh.
get distracted by Dave's nipples. His many nipples. And
Like a cat.
Blessed flesh.
it's good to have.
Good call back, Hayden. I tip my hat. Sorry, Alan, for ruining
No,
your
no,
game.
no, 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 you're not doing it again. You're supplementing it with ridiculousness, which I expect. This is given. We've had many games before. They've
Yeah,
all been
true.
ridiculous.
True.
And if
Anyway.
they ever stop being ridiculous, then I might
You'll
have to
give up.
leave it. Well, I might have to leave it there. So. Who runs a serious game anyway?
Nobody.
Nobody runs a serious
Tentaculat's turn, right?
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there in time. I just can't stop thinking about your third nipple, Dave.
It's not a third. It's a
Redund-
sixth.
well, you're redundant. You're redundant nipple. Okay. So,
Sequel.
there's a guy at work. There's a guy at work who decided to pick his own nickname, and he wanted to actually be called Scaramanga, so he started writing it on his gear and stuff. And so everyone, instead of calling him Scaramanga, all call him Skaz or Skazza. Yeah. So
Do you know
yeah.
what my nickname at work is, Al?
Is it that cunt?
Pedo Dave.
Pedo Dave. That's a good one. Pedo Dave. That's that's not a great one. to
No,
have,
it's
is it?
not. It's
How
not.
did,
That's a
out of
fun
interest,
nickname.
how did you get that one? Was there anything in particular?
Right, the
or,
reason I got it, I was driving to work one day and I was following this
molested-
mini
you
into
molested
work.
a
I
young
molested a
boy.
child in the car park. No, I followed this mini into work, and when I parked up, this child got out of the mini, this like young boy, and I was like, what the fuck? And they walked into the welfare. And then I, of course, went into the welfare to get changed, and I watched them go into the conference room instead of the shower block.
I bet you
That's
did.
fucking weird. And anyway, I went upstairs and went, I've just had a weird experience. This 12-year-old boy's just got out of a car in a mini. Just got out of a mini in the car park.
You're driving
and gone
the
into the
Mini?
conference room, and somebody went, "You fucking idiot! That's Demi." And Demi is the token lesbian on the Steelworks. And I'd never met her before, but I've spoken to her on the phone, on the intercom many times. But she looks like a young boy. She's got like a young boy's haircut. She dresses quite masculine and stuff. And I didn't know, but she looks like a young boy. But that, of course, because I'm on the Steelworks, didn't stay like that. It became,
Oh, you're
Dave
such a
says,
fascist.
Demi has an arse like a 10-year-old boy. And that has spread around the Steelworks now. And so every time she calls up, she goes, "Hello." Everyone goes, "Dave, your boyfriend's on the line." And it's like, and that has become a thing.
There's
And
nothing
the-
you can do. There's nothing you can do about it.
the
even, is there?
fucking worst thing about all this was I went for a beer with my brother in the Black Beauty about 2 months ago, and he was like, "I hear you're being called a pedo at work now," because he knows some people at the Steelworks. So I told him why, and as I told him why, I went, "Oh my god, that's her over there. She stood at the bar and she's heard every fucking word I've said," and she was just stood there going, like absolute fucking dead eyes at me. She fucking hates me. Absolutely fucking hates me. And
You just got away with people. Though.
so now, yeah, I mean, what's annoying is I have a lot of bad qualities, but that is not one of
a
them.
lot. No, a lot of bad qualities.
Yeah, I'm
one of your
now
favourite
pedo
bad
Dave.
qualities.
I'm now
That's
pedo
not.
Dave.
Yeah, that's not great. That's not a great one to have. I
It's
don't
not.
think.
It's not good luck.
That's a nickname.
Anyway,
Not a
carry on
good
with your game.
angle. No. I mean, no. Let's please. We can dwell longer on your pedophilia.
I'd
No,
rather
no.
not.
It's fine. But the thing is, like, say you can't do anything about that because if you just
know.
like fight, it'll just make them give them more.
I've
you
started
know.
to lean into it,
Exactly.
which makes it worse.
Yeah.
Let's ride this boss like
Ride this
the ass of a 10-year-old.
Yeah, that is literally what comes up. It's like whatever we're talking about,
Oh
it
my
gets turned
God.
around to someone having an ass like a 10-year-old boy, and then everyone looks at me. Everything comes back round to this conversation. It's so embarrassing.
Okay, guys. I'd like for you all to roll against the Tentaculat's passive, which is in your mind. This is a willpower test for everyone who faces it every turn. And so I'd like all of your characters, please, to roll a willpower test.
Okay.
Is the
Or anyone
plus
at
20
all?
passive still on this?
Yeah, right, so the plus 20 passive for high morale is present on board the ship. It's present, for the foreseeable.
Okay.
Unless things happen that bring the morale on the ship back down.
Okay.
But there's a lot of things you've done, guys, that have improved morale over. You've been achieving objectives. You've a good cheesing. So you will actually maybe the cheese has added to the morale as well. Who knows? But yeah, there's been lots of different things that you've done that have improved morale on board the ship over the course of quite a large number of sessions. So this is the kind of accumulation of all these things. So yeah, I think cheese may have had a role.
That's
Good massive
Kyoshi,
influence.
the first one.
Hey, Kyoshi's no longer paralyzed. Brown, yeah, I don't think Brown is ever going to. You can technically, if you roll a 100, James, that would do it.
Right, night, Owen.
Quintius.
Love you,
Night,
bye.
night.
Night, Owen.
Right.
Do it here, on my head.
Fuck off, Dave. Sorry.
Fuck
Johnny
off, Johnny.
What's
See,
happening? I've
this is
missed
what it's
something
like.
there.
Johnny,
I said
Johnny,
back off, Dave.
I am not a paedophile.
I couldn't stop
It's a good job you're out of arm's reach, Johnny. It really is. Anyway, all my characters have passed their willpower test. And this turn I will be just attacking Courtney non-stop.
Okay. Well, it's been a blast, guys.
Once a pedo.
Hey.
It's non-stop.
I'm getting the word nonce.
Right. Willpower test then for everybody. So James
Everybody
passes,
else.
Cornish passes. Arnold, you've still got a test to make on your character.
Right.
You have.
Arnold
Don't
clenches
roll
his
100, Arnold.
Arnold clenches his bum cheeks and goes,
Come on.
I've got the ass of a 10-year-old boy.
Fucking Jesus. I knew I shouldn't have shared this with you pricks.
That was folly.
That was Look, I passed my roll with that quote. It was motivational information.
Motivational
Dave.
ass. It's like it was for Dave.
The worst thing about it is, the irony of it is that I generally really detest children.
Your only love sprung from your only hate. Sorry.
Yeah. You only want to see the back of them, don't you, Dave?
See, this is it. This is how it starts.
We love you, Dave. We love you.
Fuck you.
Oh, that was excellent. That's excellent. I love Hayden as he rocks back to the phone saying, "I'm sorry." With his
No,
massive
he's
grin
not
on his
sorry, but
face.
we know he's not sorry.
We know that. It's just
His
like,
face
"I'm
half
sorry."
was coming up.
Tell your face that you're sorry, Hayden.
My face is never
Yeah,
sorry.
your face hasn't got the message yet.
Oh my word.
Oh dear.
Sorry, I just need a moment. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
What are we doing? What game are we playing? Oh, Hayden made a
I'm
willpower
only
test.
that. We're playing a particular game. It's not the
That's it.
not the game we started playing.
It's
we're playing a whole
definitely
new
not.
game now.
Yeah. A whole new
Right.
world.
So I think all the characters have made their tests there. So now it's on to the various NPCs. I am going to, I'm going to take Hiroshima out of the equation for now. Hiroshima has lost his mind, it would seem. We have backup Benny. He got he gets a run as well. I'm going to run backup Benny on this. Backup Benny goes on your turn, Arnold. So I mustn't forget about him. 1,
He
2,
runs.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's now by
Wait,
your
and out
side,
of breath.
and he is though. He's breathing heavy, like quite heavy. But he's still got his chainsaw idling over, and it still
Good
feels
lad.
good to have him by his side, even if he is a bit winded.
Yeah.
And you suspect he's got a stitch. He keeps like, I know one of his sides. He's looking a bit weakened on one side. You think he might have a stitch?
Well, I'll have to put him through physio after this.
Backup Benny doesn't see the doctor. There's no doctor ready for him. Right, so backup Benny needs to make a willpower test.
Get back up, Betty up. Come on, Betty. You love it, don't you? Get
You
sweating.
love it, Benny.
Oh.
No.
Has he got
Okay.
a fate point?
He doesn't have fate point, but he's got the global modifier plus 20, so he passes.
Oh, he does.
I think he doesn't need to.
He does have a fate point, but
Okay,
he
but
has a global modifier.
Yeah, so he
which I
doesn't
didn't
need.
put
He
on
doesn't
him.
need to. Yeah, he doesn't need to.
Backup
use fate
Benny
point.
is
He does have a
solid
fate
in this situation. Yes.
Okay, yeah, it's going to get a bit
It makes
weird.
it feel-
Everywhere where Arnold goes, there's this big fucking heavy-set engineer with a chainsaw following him around. It's a bit peculiar.
Everywhere I go, I always take my sunshine with me.
Always take my mutant with me.
Yes, he was my sunshine.
Okay, so I'm going to need a load of rolls now, and this is the fun bit where we start to plow through some NPCs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 troopers, naval troops. Can I have 7 leadership tests, please?
Naval troops, yeah.
Hmm?
Ah! It won't open up properly. There we are. Leadership, willpower, yeah?
Willpower, please, at plus 20, or you can just roll it, but we can. You don't have to type in the plus 20 each time. It's maybe quicker just to do it elsewise. So.
To be honest, it doesn't take too much longer.
Oh yeah, fair
when
enough. I think, mate.
on
That's
one.
fine, mate. Whatever you like. So that's 1.
How many men did he say? I'm on number 3 at the moment.
7.
Okay, number 4.
Okay, that's your 7. So we've got 1 paralyzed, 1 pass. Then we have a 3 degrees of failure. Let me just remind myself what that one does. A possession. So we've got 1 paralyze, 1 pass, 1 possession. Then we have another paralyze. Then we have 1 pass, another paralyze, another 2 paralyzes. So most of this squad is just racked. They're holding their brains. Also either holding their heads in their hand. They're just having twitching and seizures. But they're not really at combat effectiveness anymore. One of them has turned to the Tentaculat's control. Only one of this squad remains unscathed.
Shit.
That's the guy we need to fire. Make it displace.
Okay, so Trooper. He's such a meta gamer. I love it. So, cold efficiency of using the 1 remaining Trooper just to pop the mirror image. I like it. This is why it's your army, Arnold. Okay, so right, let's have a test. Yes, we've got the engineer team here. Just roll as 1 for the engineer team.
Okay. Engineer. Put it down. Go.
Oh, it'd be nice to have a
Willpower.
possessed. It'd be nice to have a possessed heavy stubber. That'd be nice.
No, it wouldn't. Ah.
Okay, that squad is paralyzed.
Oh, paralysed. Do you want me to roll for the other squad while I'm here?
Yeah, you can do. The other engineer team.
20, go.
Okay,
Oh,
so
paralysed.
both heavy stubber team are not gonna are gonna miss the next turn. Oh, I suppose you saw the Prodigy set at Glastonbury last night, Hayden?
No, I didn't. I haven't watched much
Just check it out. Yeah, it's on
haven't-
iPlay. Check
I
it
haven't
out,
seen
mate.
it yet, but I've been told it's amazing. Leanne came home. She went to a party last night with some of her friends. She came home saying, "We need to go see the Prodigy. We need to go see it, even though there's a hologram.
Yeah, it's like...
We need to go see it. We need to take a load of drugs and go see it." And I was like, I mean, I would happily do that, but I've already seen them live with the actual lineup, so it's not going to be as good, in my opinion. But yeah,
I'd say obviously, it wouldn't be as good in the sense that obviously it's not the same. But I'd still love to see them. I've never seen them live.
Well, without derailing your game too much, let's arrange.
But the game is already off the fucking rails.
Let's
Let's
fucking
not
arrange
worry
something
about
now. Let's go watch Prodigy.
I think I say they do it quite often, so yeah, I'd definitely be up for that, mate.
Yeah.
I've never seen them, and yeah, I'm a big fan. But yeah, the fucking set was a banger, so I definitely recommend watching it on iPlay It if you ever mind, Hayden.
I saw it back in '95.
Back before they were cool.
When men were men.
And there was wide as 10-foot alleyways.
There's less darkies on land. Oh,
Yeah, they've got
whatever
such
else.
fucking. They've got such. They're such.
Oh, that you can't
catalogue of.
quite
Statistically,
true,
there actually was.
Dave. There
I
actually
mean-
was.
Do I have to add sarcasm? Do I have to actually say sarcasm when I say that? Do I need to say that? But yeah, they had a right fucking. Yeah, there was that period of time, wasn't there? Was it like '96 to about 2000, where the Prodigy, everything they did was fucking gold.
Yeah.
Absolute gold.
Right, so Jonny, I'd like you to make some rolls for your Inquisitorial Guard. See if they can
Okay.
roll their nerve against the In Your Mind passive of the Tentaculat.
I've got like the most annoying fly in the world, like buzzing around my fucking laptop.
Briefing you, yeah, he just wants PC, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's just like fucking dick fly.
What a douche fly.
Oh no, not
what a
dick fly. Just shaft you while you're not looking.
95.
That's because of the dick fly.
Pass. So we have. So one of them will be paralysed this turn.
Yep.
Clam passes, but the first one that is a fail, and that is a fail. Oh, I've got two paralysed, and because I've got quite high base willpower.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, it's the same as before, Jonny. You've only got 2 of your guard to fire with.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So next up, I've got a squad of. Stormtrooper A. There are 5 of them left. Can I have 5 rolls, please?
Stormtrooper A. Okay, 5 rolls. I can help. Okay, willpower, yeah.
Nice.
Rogue.
So we've got okay, so we have then 1 paralyzed, 1 possession, 2 passes, 3 passes, but one of them is a natural success, and this stormtrooper is now immune to this psionic assault for the rest of the game.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
so he no longer will have test for the In Your Mind power. That's this one here with a purple circle on him. We've got one that's possessed. I'll just roll a dice here. Oh, it's actually this one all the way up here. This one next to Quintius. How convenient! This one up by Quintius. This one has been possessed. And then we have one that is paralyzed. And then we've got two that is still... Oh, no, actually, no. It's one paralyzed, one possessed. Yeah, one paralyzed, one possessed, and 3 that passed. Then we have Stormtrooper B. So let's check. So these guys come back under control. They only stay possessed for 1 turn. So I'm going to put them back into friendlies. They also lose the first rank fire, second rank fire, because they use that. So I'd like some rolls then, please, for Stormtrooper B. There is 3 of them.
I suppose I'm here.
Yeah, so that is pass, and possession. There's only 3 of them too. Oh no. Oh no, it's a mistake. So the first one's possessed, second one is a paralyze. Did you roll 3 there, mate? Is that 48 the first one of your set? I missed where you started.
Oh, I thought I'd rolled 3.
I think I did, because that's pass, paralyze, and possess, we'll say. Okay. Oh, I'm so sweaty now. Right, I've got one more squad
I am
left
moist
to
in
roll.
places that I have no business being moist in.
So this is the troop. This is the squad. There's they're mostly bolstered. They've got first rank fire, second rank fire, so they're getting double shots. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's still 9 of them remaining. Could I have 9 rolls for this squad here, please? Naval Troop A.
Okay. 1, 2,
Pass.
3,
Paralyze.
4, 5,
Paralyze.
6,
Oh no. Pass.
7.
Pass.
8.
Pass. Good.
No.
Okay, that's good rolling overall there. But we have one of them that takes damage. That's the one that did 4 degrees of failure. This one takes D10 plus 2 damage, and is killed. So one of them again, blood's just dripping from, pretty much anywhere it can drip.
Like from his navels.
Yeah. Worst way to die, isn't it? Not
Naval
like
death.
that. No. Okay, so that is that squad. So everyone's rolled the in your mind. And, right, he gets a free move. Drift forward. They both look identical, and they both drift in the same direction. So that's the passive. They both use their free move. And the psychic power he's going to use this turn is a mass dominate.
Oh, fuck me.
He gets to roll. He's going to attempt to dominate D6. 4 targets.
Homebrew nonsense.
I mean, this is also horseshit, guys. But then again, actually, if I can be honest with you, you actually, well, I am doing, and I am doing. But no, but also, to be honest, like, you're doing a lot better at it than I thought.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the thing is, you actually got for its primary shield like super quick, and that's the one that I thought would be quite hard to do.
I mean, look at it this way: every boss I've ever given you guys, you fucking minced it in literally
you've done a
seconds.
lot, yeah.
So
you've done a
there's
lot
nothing
better.
wrong with giving it some bullshit.
No, but I tried to make this ludicrously hard, and it's and it has been difficult, but I don't think it's been quite as ludicrously hard as I had thought when I made it.
I don't think any of us have taken much damage yet, have we?
No, not at all.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's one of the things. It's like when you're making it, I'm going, well, I'll give you this, I'll give you this, I'll give you this.
And then you worry, don't you? You worry. You're like, oh, have I gone too far? And then you put it in the game and go, no, I didn't go far enough.
But when I'm making this stuff, I was trying to make something that was absolute horseshit, and I thought that I had. And it still kind of have.
Just remember when James did 54 damage to a greater demon. in Dark Heresy and just took
You
a
literally
fight
just
into
walked in the room and shot.
yeah, and just fucking
In the eye.
one-shotted it. Yeah. Like, and no matter what bullshit I could have pulled, I couldn't have changed that unless I'd given it such obscene defenses that it would never have been wounded.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the
Exactly.
balancing is
nearly
really
murdered it,
hard.
right?
Balancing
Yeah,
is
yeah.
really fucking hard.
It's not game. I think I think you said it well. We were talking about this in a chat, Dave, and you said, fuck balance.
Yeah,
let's
fuck
just
it.
give it a go. I say the thing is that the
It swings
encounters were
both
in such a
ways.
way that it's I've written both a victory and a kind of defeat condition, let us say, and both of them will have outcomes, but
We
it's not
can
quite as clear.
destroy
I mean, yeah.
everything you throw at us, but we should be prepared to be destroyed by you. That's how I think of it.
I've thought it out, but I don't like to set up a fight which you're automatically going to win, or not, or you don't have a chance of victory. That's
No,
like
you don't.
just try to make something up and then see what the fuck happens.
You know, I can't always agree with that. Sometimes I like to give you fights you're not going to win.
Well, no, there is something to that.
The thing
there
is,
is point.
if you make a fight that the players can't win, you're doing it wrong. Like that's
You're not. You've got an
are.
afterplot
No,
after it. You've got
you
your afterplot.
You absolutely are. If you make a fight that players can't win, you've done it wrong. Because there should always be that outside chance. There should always be that critical hit. There should always be that roll of 0-1 on 100 that lets them do something epic.
There's always that, but I like to stack the. Sometimes if I've got a situation where I want
definitely
to
stack
kind of
the odds in your
rest
favour.
it.
Stack the odds in your fucking favour. I'm a big fan of that.
Well, I wouldn't do it invincible. No,
But
definitely not.
that's the point. It's so easy to do it, but you should never do it.
I never do that, but I just do stack the odds so I can push you down a different route. Should I say? There we go.
Okay, guys. Just one more thing, guys. I know it's hard to keep this game on track. I'm going to do one more thing, which is just to resolve this mass dominate, and then we shall leave the game there.
No,
So
let's keep murdering each other.
Oh no! Well, I think the pace of the game has gone down quite significantly for at least the last 2 hours. So we shall. So I'm going to resolve this, and then I'm going to leave it there. And plus, I've sweated enough for one night. Right. I mean, I am definitely a coward. I'm scared of my own fart. Right. So I'm picking my targets for.
Depends. Do you exercise those glutes? Keep them raspy if you want so loose.
These glutes are they're
Made for sitting.
These glutes are made for shitting. Let's just
I don't even know what a glute is.
Glutes literally just your arse muscles, basically, mate.
Yeah.
That one.
My glutes aren't great.
You got the flat ass, mate.
I've got world's smallest ass, apart from Jonny, who's got a smaller ass than me.
I have a documented prominent pair of butt cheeks. It's been commented on many times in my life.
Look, you got one thing, Dave.
That's the only thing I've got going for me. You know, I'm a paedophile.
I have a full head of hair.
I've got a full head of hair, but I've got a good ass.
Yeah, but you can disguise yourself as like Scottish schoolgirl, can't you? Or you used to be around in the 80s.
Oh, fucking hell. Fuck you, Hayden. Yeah, I can do that.
I love it.
Fucking yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
No.
just this.
Don't worry.
Derailing Alan's game.
No,
Look, Collie's in the background judging us.
Oh, well, fucking hell, Jesus, right.
That's the voice of a kept man.
Shh, she can't hear us. Be careful. Don't speak too loud. It's like T-Rexes.
And I suspect someone's been hitting up the whiskey when they shouldn't.
Who has?
Right.
Who's been hitting up the whiskey?
Dave's been naughty.
No
wonder we can't keep this game on track with all
that
these
was an
alcoholics in the
shout.
group.
Who's on the whiskey,
Right.
Alan?
Not me,
that's shout.
All these drug users. Right. I'm going to resolve this series of rolls, and then we're going to move on. So I picked my targets and rolled for my targets, rather. So it's a combination of rolling and picking for
Did Collie just come
the...
upstairs and tell me off drinking whiskey? I don't
Yes,
know if I'm
Dave, just thinks you're a bellend, Dave.
I mean, I
And
am
she's
a bellend. I'm not going to
disappointed
argue
with
with
you for ruining my game, Dave. No, she's just asking me to, well, we're talking about the dog. Basically, the problem is the dog wants to go for a walk, but it's fucking roasting. It's too
Yeah, it's too
warm
hot for dog
it.
walking.
Oh, what do you think? So,
far
you
too
know, I'm
hot.
probably going to take him out after the game and just go for a short walk just to, you know, I mean, not too
You
far.
know when would
just-
be a good time to
All
take
in
the
the
dog for a walk?
garden.
We're going to take Lola for a walk when the game's.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's too hot for me, really, even at this sort of time, but it's...
Tomorrow
Yeah.
night about 7:30 would be a good walking time for dogs.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you two
Tomorrow's
do?
24 high, so should be... Well, there's also
Oh,
chance
pair
of
of-
wind as well.
You
So.
bloody, why are you both meeting up, you pair of doggers?
I'm just saying. I mean,
It wouldn't be the first time, but I'm a bit too old for Dave, you see, so...
I see. This is exactly the shit I was talking about earlier. Why I shouldn't have told you all. Fuck you
Well,
all.
Alan, I would say you do still have the ass of a 10-year-old. You might not be that
Oh,
like.
Alan knows.
You've been looking at my ass for too much. I like. Right. No, fuck you guys. We're ending the game there. I'll resolve this fucking spell next time. Fucking sick of this shit. That's where we're going to end it tonight. The Tentaculat Taskmaster dominate. But I won't tell you who it's going to go for. I'm going to wait until you've got a modicum of sensibleness.
No,
We've lost it.
I won't
We can
accept.
let this shit
I won't
go back
accept
to the
that.
race.
Yeah, I insist, and I'm sure
Well-
everyone else insists that you carry on.
Tough shit,
I do
Dave.
too.
You had your fucking chance, you pedophile. Right. That's where we're going to end it, guys. And we shall start again next time. I hope we'll get to keep...
What a beautiful end.
It's a perfect end to a game. I don't think I've ever... Well, I've enjoyed myself. I don't think I've played much Dark Heresy. But, I've had a blast, guys. So,
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
great.
yeah. So, but yeah, that's where we'll end it tonight. And
Yeah.
At the start of the next game, I shall resolve this Tentaculat's turn.
I'll
I shall-
come back out my
We've taken
bridge.
over some of yous. Eh? Hmm?
I'll make sure I come back out my bridge.
Out your bridge. Oh, yeah. I'm sure you'll be on your best behaviour. Chinny.
Ginny
Ginny
Reckon.
Mandela.
Chili
Chinny
Mandela.
That's like one of the few Scunthorpe things that there is, isn't it? That chinny thing.
Yeah.
Like no one outside of Scunthorpe knows that.
Yeah.
Or Snicket.
Oh, is that-
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
in,
the word Snicket. People don't know Snicket.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
They call it
Yeah.
I
Ten
don't
for
know that,
four.
yeah.
They call it
ten
everything.
foot.
Alleyway.
Yeah, but a Snicket's different to a 10-foot.
Is it though?
It is.
It's like
Yeah.
a pub-sized alleyway,
Yeah.
isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, you
With
want what
optimal
goes
design
between
stop.
roads.
People on mopeds.
Yeah, like bike bars on it. Snicket.
Yeah.
That's a scunny word. If you ask anybody else around around anywhere what a snicket
Wait,
is,
wait,
they won't
wait,
know.
let me just wait.